Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, happy Friday, and welcome to Low Kick Esports, twitch.tv/Low Kick Esports. It is Low Kick Online, ladies and gentlemen, as is the weekly tradition, and we got Soulcalibur 6 tonight. I am Megaphone Frankie Sisto, alongside Necromaster, pardon me. It's the first time the two of us are taking the mic together, and we are excited to bring you this action live as it comes. I'm absolutely excited. Necro, give us some love, brother.
No, I'm about to give you some love. That was one hell of an intro. We don't deserve that. Appreciate that, man.
Let me tell you, this is esports, baby. This is we deserve all the energy. Let me tell you, if esports is truly to reach the next level, we need that energy. We need that pizzazz. I mean, and usually I use energy to make up for a complete and total lack of skill, but that's neither here nor there.
Hey, anyway. As long as you're having fun, I'm having fun. That's all I'm here for. Especially because we're gonna play some online Caliber, which is always fantastic.
Absolutely. Lots
of memery usually goes down in these tournaments, but we actually have a really good roster of people up on the tournament bracket here.
Yep. And I do want to say that we have posted the bracket command. So this way you can check out where we're at. And yeah, absolutely, dude. We have a stacked bracket today.
So you may not know a lot of these players. And honestly, I don't know too many people who would know this whole bracket. Actually a pretty stacked bracket. We have a lot of people. Like last week we only had like 10 or 12. But this week, there's a ton of people. So I'm glad everyone kind of showed up, and I'm seeing some new faces too. So I will tell you right now, if you look at the bracket, Zephykai is definitely the one to beat. I think that's a hands down, that there's not really another decision there. He's kind of been top dog for a while when it comes to like West Coast, kind of Midwest kind of style and everything. But Zender always does really well. We have Amy Lionheart here, who's not usually here. Yoshimitsu 6, who has been... I
had the pleasure of seeing the two of them play excuse me, I had the pleasure of seeing Amy Lionheart and Yoshimitsu 6 a couple weeks ago at, Soulcalibur. Yeah, Wednesday Night Fights Online. That's what it was, Soulcalibur. So, I got to see them. I'm excited to see them play again. I also see my man Tiz, a good friend of mine. I've never seen him play Soulcalibur. So, yeah, continue with what you were saying. I know a couple faces in here.
Yeah, Tiz is actually my local homie. We've
Nice.
been playing Soulcalibur a lot.
Good dude.
And, unfortunately, he's going to have to not compete today. He actually had to drop out last minute. But that's okay. We got tons of people. We got tons of players. So I'm ready for this to get kicked off here. Just give me 2 seconds.
That is sad. I am sad. But either way, I see people, it's almost 9 o'clock East Coast time on a Friday. The regular crowd is shuffling in. We have a Matcherino as well, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely like it when everyone gets to eat. So we have the code LKO May21 SCVI for a free 50-cent donation. And of course, if you can find it in your budget, please feel free to put some in yourself, because support your esports competitors. Because even though we may see the light at the end of the tunnel of this pandemic, we don't know when we're getting LAN events back. So we're going to be online. Times is hard. So I would definitely love to see people get paid out tonight. So definitely shill that Matcherino. Contribute if you can, or at the very least, use that code, the promo code for free 50 cents. We're about ready to get underway. And I have to say, how many we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22... 23. We got 23 people tonight. Nice.
Does Smash GG really not just tell you a number? Man. If only it was easy like that.
Not the screen I was on. If I was on another screen, it would show me. But I like to do things. I work harder, not smarter.
Yo, you're doing it the wrong way, man. You gotta be lazy when you can.
Right?
You gotta take out those mental frames, alright?
Well, I never claimed to be very good at the games, and that's because I work harder, not smarter. That's probably why. But speaking of mental frames, we are waiting for the first match we're going to have on stream to start. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but I do know that this tournament is being run on I do believe the tournament is being run on PC. Do I have that right?
So it's PC. We're on regular online, no parsec or anything, which is a little bit different than some of the other tournaments. But
yeah,
we have our own fun here. PC online is actually, if anyone, I don't know, a lot of our viewers probably don't play on console, but PC actually is like much better than like the console version online. It's actually somewhat, enjoyable. Even though it's not rollback or anything, and not to mess with the netcode or anything, because at least it's serviceable. But like for tournaments, it's definitely going to show some wackiness here and there compared to like a parsec tournament.
From what I understand, I do believe that parsec has basically become the norm for these tournaments online because lack of rollback netcode. But it's this is going to be online, so even if the netcode is good, it's not the same as being right next to your opponent and just I don't know, there's just an X factor I can't put my finger on when you're next to the person and playing the game together. It'll come back in time.
Becky, you're hitting the nail on the head, because even if online was literally like offline, I think offline would still like be a thing, right? Because they're nothing really beats that kind of visceral feeling of like pressing buttons next to somebody, or especially if you're like a stick player, right? Like,
I agree.
It's something about like pressing buttons next to somebody, or I play pad, right? So like, do you know the strat? Like, I love it when people play stick because I can tell what they're mashing, and they can't tell what I'm mashing. It's great.
Wow.
There's like little stuff like that. I'm serious, dude. It like there isn't stuff like that online, and you're not always comfortable either. You don't get to be in your nice clothes. Like, I'm doing this with no pants. I mean, I have pants on, but like, I could just do this with no pants.
Right. I know, but I know. Even though I don't need them, I still wear them. But one thing I do want to say, even more than the gameplay experience, I love being with other people I don't see in person ever. So I miss the family dinners. That's what I always say. But enough about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. We are ready to rock Low Kick Online Soulcalibur 6. We got, who do we have? It's, Forsaken Yamato and Musket Giggly. Ooh, okay. This is, I know of Forsaken Yamato. Musket Giggity, pardon me. What can you tell me about these two players, Necro?
I wish I had like extensive knowledge, but I really don't.
You're good.
Like, I do on other things, but between these two, so Forsaken Yamato, I definitely know. Really good Cervantes player. I see him online very often. Really solid player. I have no idea who the other person is. So this could be a crazy matchup, or the opposite. So we'll see.
We all know Ivy. Definitely a force to be reckoned with in the metagame. I know players like Sane. They use Ivy's range to her advantage. I definitely think Ivy has the range advantage over her father, Cervantes. And she found her way in. And now she's having her way. This is Lady Isabella Valentine, ladies and gentlemen. Forsaken Yamato is struggling to mount a defense, but it's just Musket Giggity is reading him like a book. God bless them. That's round number one.
so far, if you know, what you will see a lot of the time is a lot of kind of little poking in the first round or two, just to get a good grasp of what your opponent wants to do a lot of the time. Ivy really emphasizes and is really good in those situations too, because one little poke can lead to really good tech trap situations. Or he was getting the read finally and got a good ring out right there.
That was absolutely beautiful. I didn't even know about that. When I saw him going for the gunshot, I was like, is that going to ring out? No, that's going to ring out.
That's
now,
2A+B for the good lethal hit, Colin Duckin.
No way!
Oh yeah, you want to see Cervantes combos? Yeah, they're sick. And they do a lot of damage.
And that's one thing I adore about this game. You can say that there are some characters that we're missing, but I really think Bamco went for a quality over quantity approach. Like, every character in this game plays so differently. Like, they're even more different than they were in any other iteration. They all have their own things, their own gimmicks that set them apart. Like, I love 6. I love 6, especially with how I felt about 4 and 5. But I know Ivy can't be feeling too well about this game right now. Ugh.
No. If you actually noticed right at the end there, did you notice like the red shot when he shot with one of them? That's actually a lethal hit. So now that he has all of his gunshots, he has that lethal hit where basically he'll shoot him in the gut when he catches him again, like he did at the end of that combo.
Yes.
He'll get an extension after that now.
Wow.
The next time he gets a combo, it's going to do a lot more damage.
Wait, so is that after a lethal hit and that carries over into other rounds?
Yeah, it's one of the few that, see right here. So this extra lethal hit's going to happen now. Yeah.
Wow.
So you have to get a specific amount of gunshots. It's actually a lot. I don't know the correct number off the top of my head, but it's quite a lot. And there's a few moves that give you a few gunshots, like at 9 shots. See, even chat doesn't even know, so I don't want to hear that. Okay, it's a lot of shots, but certain combo enders and stuff actually give you like 3 or 4.
So, let's see. Now, I do need to ask, is this a combo, or were the shots, the shot count, I should say, was that added in a recent patch?
No, that's been in the game ever since the beginning, actually. That you were saying the characters are very different. Yeah, you're in for a treat if you haven't watched a lot of like higher level Calibur, especially.
I definitely haven't seen a lot of Cervantes at the high level, and it's great because everyone talks about how well balanced the game is, which is great. I mean, it's exactly it is a return to form for Soulcalibur. And you know, after playing 5, it's funny, you go back and watch some stuff from 5 and you're like, geez, we dealt with this. You know, and I pretty much have said that whenever the topic of 6 versus 5 comes out. Like, 6 is exactly what I wanted. My God!
Catch him ducking. That's all he's doing right there. 2A+B is very punishable, easily sidestep, but it's a perfect, like, kind of beat out the duck option, because Cervantes actually has a really good throw game. So he's kind of constantly worried, like, right there, do it on Oki. Okay, he's trying to space him back out. Oh, missed the IGDR, but it doesn't matter. He can't get a good punish anyway.
Yeah. He wasn't, Musket Giggity wasn't able to punish it. But I definitely say that Forsaken Yamato, sorry, is firmly in the driver's seat right now. I definitely agree with Musket Giggity, trying to make something work. But ultimately, Cervantes is the victor. He is up. This is a game point, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's a huge switch from like that first round, like I mentioned. It's always filling each other out, and then especially when you factor in online and you factor in maybe you've never played that person before, right? It's gonna take you a second to readapt, but at this point, Yamato is like all over him, and Musket Giggity actually has to do something very, very different to kind of take this back into favor.
Yeah, he's
just getting run up on.
Good night. Sign of the cross.
Yeah, you saw all those gunshots, right? So if it really is 9, Oh, it used to be 12. Whatever. Whatever the gunshots are. Like,
However
there's
many.
a bunch of moves that do like 3 to 4, something like that. So it's a little bit easier to get up to, especially when you hit Soul Charge. So the move that he was doing is A6. So it's the move where he kind of does like a good solid mid in front of him, and then he gets to add gunshots and Soul Charge. And it's actually super broken. It used to be, it had to get patched because it was actually too good for like a good couple months.
Hey, Cervantes deserves it, though. Guy hasn't been great for a little while, but it's a testament to the balancing act that this game is. I mean, it's just something's busted, fix it. The development team's very much been on that. So I'm just excited to see what comes next, whether it's Season 3 or Soulcalibur 7. Just the future for the series, I mean, I want to say it looks bright if 6 is anything to go by. A return to form, indeed.
They actually had like an official Twitter post quite a while ago, once we got Season 2, that said that technically this was like a financial success. So they're not going to say that just because. So there's got to be plans in the future. And in all honesty, like, we haven't really heard much from
We've heard
them
nothing
in a couple months. The thing is, the longer it goes without hearing something means good news in my brain. Because if you think about it, if it was going to be bad news, I think we would have already got it. But
I agree with that.
if you look over all fighting games, just in general, there's only like Tekken and Street Fighter that are getting news anyway.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat's not getting anything, Dragon Ball Z's not getting anything. Like literally every fighting game is like, oh no, what's happening unless you're Strive, Tekken, or Street Fighter. So, I mean, we're all kind of there, right? We're just waiting for some news. Maybe post-COVID times will give us some more news, but
Be nice.
we just gotta wait. We're not going to be seeing offline in a major way, I don't think, for a while. So
me personally, brother, and I've been saying this, and I know some people were telling me I was a little premature, but as far as LAN events are concerned, I really think we should just say the rest of 2021 is a wash. Just make sure COVID has been double tapped, so this way we can come back with Frosty Faustings in January. Don't rush it, because if we try and rush it, like say like, oh, we're going to have a major in September, for example, I can imagine things going wrong, and it's like, oh no, now we have to sacrifice January and February. Like, I really think that we should just bite the bullet and wait for 2022. That's how I feel.
We will see, man. I know Frosty Faustings was the last offline I got to go to, and I didn't get to go to too much. Like the only year we really got to do anything on this game. So I can't wait for stuff like that. That's the big Midwest one, and I feel ashamed because I never got to attend Combo Breaker, and that's basically like, and that's like not going. I don't even know what that would be comparable to me, because like that's Midwest, so that's like big one I needed to attend. But I have been wanting to get back to one because I've always wanted to experience just what a 24-hour venue feels like, which is super cool to me. Just playing as much Caliber as I can from literally like 3 days straight would be a good time for me.
The thing is, wait, what was that last part? I lost you for a second.
Oh, I was saying, because Combo Breaker is like a 24-hour venue.
Oh, yeah.
You just play literally as much as you are awake.
24-hour venues are pretty cool. I know it's not a tournament, but that's one of the reasons why I love MagFest. I miss LAN events so much, and I know I'm preaching to the choir. I've never been to Combo Breaker either. I wanted to try and go in 2020, but COVID happened. So I guess maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I didn't book the flight, but because I try and do things in advance. But I know CEO is likely happening this year. I know Big E over here in Philly is considering doing NEC. So it does seem like people are starting to say, like, okay, maybe November, December. It's just me. I know you could call me paranoid. My dad's immunocompromised, 2-time cancer survivor. So you could say I come from a long line of warriors, and I've basically put everything I've been doing socially. Yo, Metroid Master. Yo, I haven't seen you for a while, man. Good to see you. But for sake of my dad, just to make sure, my dad didn't survive cancer twice to get got by COVID, So like, before I do anything, I'm planning to sit stuff out just until we know it's okay. Like I said, I want to make sure COVID's been double tapped, because like, I don't want, someone hosts an event and then, it turns out to be a spreader and it sets us back. So I just, I hope, man. I hope. I'm just trying to be safe. I'm just trying to do my part for sake of my dad. I know there's really, if you're vaccinated, you should be all right. But I'm just trying to be careful. Maybe I'm being too careful. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's a personal choice. I understand if it's not.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely an interesting time. It depends on how you fall on it, but we are here. We're gonna see some beating Thuggish, some Soulcalibur,
and let's go.
And the word. Oh, Fafnir. Let's go. Okay, this is gonna be a good one.
Beanie Thuggish versus Fafnir. Okay, so right away, Fafnir coming out swinging. That's what you got to do. You can't let Soulcalibur get in. Once he starts landing curses, you're playing his game. My brother uses Soulcalibur, so for better or worse, this is a character I know pretty well. I don't like him. And apparently Ivy doesn't like him either.
Definitely. I'm actually a big Soulcalibur fan. I actually made him in this game. So,
word. Shoot, sorry about that. It is word. I'm sorry. Fafnir got beat by Beanie Thuggish in game 1. I misunderstood. Sorry.
Unfortunate. Oh, my fault. I totally looked at the wrong part of the bracket.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a really strong part kind of in this matchup is 2-2A, because if he ever goes for any vertical, yes, sidestepping Zaz is weird, but did you notice he sidestepped 6A with the stance, like, little thing? That actually beats 6A, which is a horizontal, and it's not supposed to be stepped. It's a thing. It's a real thing. Oh, nice DS attempts. CE, okay.
I hate the critical edge. I hate Soulcalibur's critical edge. It's a get out of jail free card. I hate it.
Bro, calm down.
I'm getting PTSD flashbacks. The amount of times my brother beat me with that critical edge when I...
Beat me again? No, RA, that's fine. So,
triggered.
Honestly, I think you share sentiment with most players in this game. Soulcalibur CE is definitely one of his strongest options.
Absolutely.
100%.
And Soulcalibur's not a bad character. He's not a bad character. And I gotta tell you something funny. When me and my brother... I don't like it.
Are you just gonna moan every time this happens? Because we have more than one Soulcalibur in the brackets. I don't think you're in for a good time.
Just as it is written. But I gotta tell you, I do like Soulcalibur. I love his character. I love his style. And I remember way back when I was playing Soulcalibur 2 with my brother. We were playing games with each other. And I said to him, you know what this game really needs? I said to him, and he said, what? I said, a guy with a scythe. I said, and my brother was like, yeah, that would be cool. Then Soulcalibur 3, here comes the scene.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
That was so good. That setup was really sick, and Beanie Thuggish actually got a good way out of it, but to get slapped with his lethal hit, oh my god.
Finish him.
Oh. Yeah, that combo just ends him. So, they actually changed in Season 2 that Zaz gets this move called 2-2B plus K, which is, if you notice, the cartwheel move he did.
Yes!
Yes, so that's actually a newer move from the second season.
Okay.
And it made this matchup, if not even, but slightly in Soulcalibur's favor, personally. Because
all it takes is one move.
Well, it's because you could hit him from a range that was undoable before, right? So if they actually whiff like 6-6A, which is the where she whips and it hits you twice, like from range, you can actually which you couldn't do before. So like, if he can get a good read on what Word is actually doing, BD Thuggish can definitely turn this around. Yeah, just go for the 3As. Tell him to stop stepping. Don't let him step anymore.
Ivy's got so little health, yeah. Hanging by a thread. I could have seen Word turning that around though. Good dictating the terms of approach. What?
That's gonna be, yeah.
Good.
I was gonna say that's gonna be kind of hard to actually. So if you notice this stage, you actually start out really far apart too.
Yes.
So it actually kind of benefits Ivy a little bit more here.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
like she kind of gets the home court advantage a little bit, but BD Thuggish is definitely turning this around, getting wise on honestly just not letting him step.
I'm sorry, it's going to be a long night, Necro. It's going to be a long night.
So they actually changed that CE to where you actually need one curse to auto GI highs.
Really?
So if he actually doesn't have that curse, you can hit him with a high, which was about to happen, but he had a curse on him. They changed your CE to make it quote-unquote fair. It's still not, though.
So he can't auto GI a high unless he has one curse on him.
Yes.
Okay.
They basically gave him ways to spend curses with his CE. So you can hit forward CE, and it's a regular CE that doesn't auto GI highs, right? If you have one curse, it becomes the normal one that everyone knows is season 1.
Uh-huh.
And then if you have 2 and 3 curses, then it enhances the damage, but specifically on 3 curses, it becomes an RI, which is the reverse impact mechanic.
That explains a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we were definitely, as I was playing my brother, we were definitely like, there's some mad inconsistency here. But that explains it. And let me tell you, dude, this is a barn burner. This is our second straight round number 5. Are we going to see game 3?
You stick the butter. Ward's gonna use it first. Oh, you hit him in the air and get a full combo anyway. Oh, that was a weird drop.
I through the art. Oh, man. Come on, give me a game 3. I don't care who wins. Just give me a game 3.
Word's kind of playing around the fact that BD Thuggish doesn't like to duck here, but gets hit with the CE again. It's not going to kill here. It's going to be really close, but he's going to be far enough away to where Oki's not really going to be tough enough, and Ivy's in a good position, so he's got to be worried. Nice CS to actually beat out the CE again.
He stuffed him. Oh, all right. That was close. So we got a game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Our first match on stream, and this is going the distance. This is beautiful. Let's go.
Right. I don't know if you noticed, right at the end, that's kind of what I was talking about, that highs beat out the CE. The CS is a high, so that's like her command grab.
So that's why it stuffed the CE animation.
Yes, yes. And the CE actually, so the GI is I8, and normal GIs are I2. So it is a slower parry timing as well. So you can't just mash it, right? It feels that way sometimes, especially when you're newer, but like you actually can't just mash it all the time. You actually have to call out your opponent pretty hard. Well, not hard, but it's, there's a lot to it. You know, if you need the full rundown, I'll help you later.
Please. Ooh, Beanie Thuggish switching to the, a different color of the default skin. I like it. So this is
like the reversal edge there. So reversal edge is actually really crazy in this matchup because you can punish almost all of her range.
Yeah.
Except the guard break one.
That had no business reaching her, but it did.
Oh, nice, yes.
Beanie is. I have no idea what's going on.
He's getting smashed. You stood up into that CS. He is not breaking any of them. You can actually just tech forward and get out of that. But the tech timing's a little bit shorter than like a normal or something.
Nice! Gets the lethal hit right off the bat. That is going to set the tone for the rest of the round. Word is sitting pretty right now. Not even a curse can stop.
Okay, that was disgusting.
That was absolutely disgusting.
Ooh, big combos. Big combos. I like this. This is optimized. Let's go. In the wall. Are you dead? Bye.
Was that intentional?
No, he was supposed to get a real. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. So he meant to do B slide K, and he did B plus K instead.
Okay.
Which I understand online. Well,
yeah.
Online timing can really throw you off, too.
Absolutely. Nice punish.
So that's the thing about that move, though. That big cartwheel, the 2-2B plus K, it's super linear. So if you step it, like, you get highly punished for sure. So, like, mind games that are going on. Ooh, nice! And he can jump over the low throw. There we go. We finally get some ducks in on the CS and actually ducking some throws here. Oh, see, he threaded the needle on that one.
Give me your power! Ivy definitely in control. I can see this going to another round 5. Could it be our 3rd round 5, ladies and gentlemen? Could this match truly go the distance? What a way to set the tone for the tournament. We are in, ladies and gentlemen. Last round, last game. Show me something good.
Start off with one hurts here. Not enough. Reversal edge. Goes into soul charge. Ooh, good auto GI. And the lethal hit too, catching him ducking. Big unblockable setup. He doesn't know how to deal with it. That's disgusting.
Good night. Sign of the cross. What a match. And let me tell you, I have to say that was like the most dominant round that Word had in that whole game. Every other round was pretty close. He had a healthy lead when he took that last round.
That was sick. That was actually like 3 or 4 hard reads, like immediately in a row, and Ivy got all of them. Word, that was sick. I can't wait to see more of that.
All right, so we are getting ready for our next match, ladies and gentlemen. That is Lean, Triforcer, and Zefukai. Ugh. All right, so we got the favorite right here. Will Lean Triforcer be able to get a leg up on the weighted favorite to win it all tonight? This is going to be very telling, especially coming off of that straight barn burner we had in the previous game.
Yeah, this is going to be a matchup that's going to be kind of tough for Triforcer. Triforcer actually plays Astaroth, and Zefukai, if he plays Sophie, it's going to be tough. She can punish basically almost all of his major options so significantly that it almost feels like you're trading damage. And Astaroth is supposed to do the most damage in the game. I believe that, right? But it doesn't feel that. Oh, or we could get X anyway, and I could just be completely wrong.
Optimus Prime! Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Triforce has the cast drip on lock. 100%. His Optimus Prime is probably the best one, I think.
It's absolutely beautiful.
He has some really cringe ones, so I'm worried to see the next ones. Goes for the low throw to actually catch the tech crouching there.
Now, I do not like Astaroth. He is one of my many kryptonites in this game. I'll be the first to admit it. I mean, obviously, he is the grapple king. He is the grapple king. We're seeing that right now. He gets a grab off of that. Excuse me, he gets damage off of that. Pardon me. But I definitely think Zefukai is going to want to wear Astaroth down with the death of 1,000 cuts, as he did. And we're going in again. How will Lean Triforcer react?
Well, the best thing he needs to do is try to space out Zephyr the best he can. The more he can keep out Shenhua, the better.
Yeah,
because the
absolutely.
moment she's in her mix, like, he's gonna have a hard time actually defending it. But you see how far away everything pushes, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll notice, ooh, and he can catch up with the Poseidon side. That was disgusting. A lot of times he's gonna have to run in, right? Yep. So if you're always running into throws, running into whatever you want to do, you're in the driver's seat then. So if he can keep a good spacing, like, he'll do okay. Except you get lost in the CE. And Zephyr so good, he's always gonna catch you.
Just kidding.
Don't miss! Let me tell you, despite how it's looking right now, it is actually kind of close. Lean Triforcer is putting up a good fight, I say, as Zephyr is building up a full head of steam. Yeah, definitely go for the definitely go for the soul charge. Smoke if you got him. Try and go for that ring out. Is he going to get it? No, but he does get a little bit of damage.
Oh, you're dead.
Let's go.
Did everything. That was amazing.
Absolutely
I
beautiful.
love that. Love that so much. He like got around on him too for that to ring out. That was so good.
That made my night. I'm not going to lie, dude.
Yeah. Okay, goes into the CE for free.
Now, this ain't going to kill. So,
No.
Lean Triforcer just needs one grab. He needs one grab, and he's back in this game. Yeah,
Or
go for the
soul
soul
charge.
charge. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
So that jumping throw he does, that like approach thing he just did,
He had him.
it definitely recovers really fast, but Zephyr is not going to let you do that. You can definitely always punish it.
Well, I mean, why not? Why does he have to be so mean? Why can't he just let me play? You know, why does he have to try and win?
The old, I pay $60 for this game, so I'm gonna press buttons.
Yeah, it's true. Works every time.
No, I do think Triforcer was doing some good stuff there.
Absolutely. No way. Yo, I didn't know this was a CAS showcase, man.
You think you know the grapple is Batman? I was born in them, raised in them, molded by them. I did not use my critical edge until I was already a man. You see this axe, Batman? It has your name on it. I know I tried to use a guard impact when I shouldn't have, but I'm luring you into a false sense of security. Oh!
Nice.
All right. I have to let you know.
Oh, by all means, yeah. It's coming again. Let me tell you, if Lean Triforcer has his way in this match, I am going for it again. I am going for it again.
All right, flip him. Yeah, that's all pretty rough.
That's a shame.
Yeah, he needs to start doing stuff, but that was actually sick. Someone clip that, save it, put it on Twitter, put a postcard on it.
Oh, he ducks the grab! That is unfortunate. Lean Triforcer had all the momentum in the world and it just slipped through his fingers. Zephyr now building up a full head of steam. He's got all the momentum in the world. Stopped cold by the iron knee of injustice.
That's the knee that broke Batman's back.
Speaking of backbreaking, I don't think Zeph is let this minting.
Zeph is what?
Zeph is not gonna let Astaroth ever take a round ever again. It's not gonna happen.
I hope he would take the round so I could use the Bane impersonation again. Now, I gotta say, nice soul charge attack.
Yeah, that was a huge call out.
Whenever Lean Triforcer uses the soul charge, he suddenly starts holding all the cards, but then he misses that grab. No way. Dear God, not like this. Come on, give me another round. Finish him.
It's actually gonna be hard. Grapple life.
Yeah.
It's actually hard to do little bit of damage.
Yeah. This is the magic pixel, dude. He should be dead. Not like this. Not like this. Come on. All right, go for the GI. What?
That was a great offense. Okay, 3K. Do the same options.
We have another round, Batman. You thought this was over, but no. I have come to save you from yourself. I have come to take this tournament on my own terms. The fire rises.
Let's go, man.
I don't know. Okay, another low throw is gonna happen. Over here, he ducked it.
That is a shame. Good night. Sonic Cross.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually duck that move before.
Just kidding.
Grappler life. Yeah, Zephu Kai with these next level galaxy brain plays, man. You said no, you've never seen anybody duck that move. Zephu Kai does, and he wins the match. That was a good match. It was a really good match.
You can see it in the chat. Somebody even said, "Guess that's a high." Like that's basically what people would normally say against that move, because that move's not normally used in neutral, and he still was like ready for it and punished it. Like I have laughed every game, like 100%. Like Zeph always can recall on that defense, even if it's like a weird situation. Like his defense is actually really sick, but it's because he has an aggressive playstyle to back it up. So he emphasizes the aggression with insane defensive maneuvers, so that way the moment you take a counterattack, he just hits you for even more damage.
Even so, I do need to say, despite all that, Lean Triforcer did very well. I do believe, whether it's online, whether it was tournament nerves, who knows, but a few critical whiffs, in my opinion, are what did him in. Overall, I think his play was pretty solid. I mean, maybe a lot of it is just Astaroth damage. I touch you and suddenly 2/3 of your health is gone. But Lean Triforcer, I'm looking forward to seeing them try and run it back through losers. I definitely want to see more of those created souls, just putting that out there. But Zephu Kai, as expected, moves on to the next round. So, and he will be fighting Grawlix, who defeated Zombie Feed by way of disqualification. A win's a win, ladies and gentlemen. The rest of the bracket is filling out very nicely. I don't mean to talk too much. Go ahead.
No, you're okay. So far on our winner's side, we definitely have Zendo, which is unsurprising. Still haven't seen Razzle Frazzle versus Forsaken Yamato, which would be pretty interesting. I think we actually have Amy Lionheart and Deadly Handle next, so that's definitely going to be a good match. And yeah, so far it's kind of going as I expected so far. I didn't really see too many things that were totally off the charts weird or anything, or any upsets so far, so we'll get to them though. There's definitely some newer faces that I haven't seen.
Let me tell you, I definitely would like to see Musket Giggity and Lean Triforcer. I imagine that's going to be a pretty good match. I definitely want to know how that goes and how many of those games go to round 5, because I think that's going to be a good match we could very likely be missing out on. But look, I always say this every time I commentate. You get further in the bracket, the wheat is separated from the chaff, the cream rises to the top, and the best of the best come together to fight each other. So, as I always say on commentary, in the words of Frank Sinatra, the best is yet to come. We got a Siggy. Let's go. All right. Siegfried's my main character. I actually know this one. Go ahead, Necro. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry. I'm just excited.
No, be excited, dude. I'm letting you go. Do what you need.
I appreciate it. All right, now, obviously, Siegfried definitely needs that AGA. The quick horizontal sweep, I have not mastered it myself, but it is one of the best tools in his kit. Now, of course, A slide B gets Ivy off of her feet. He's unable to capitalize on it, though. Ugh.
Yeah, that was a really good CS. CS is always a problem. It's very hard to deal with. Okay, just the jump K. Able to beat out the base hold here. Spacing him out a little bit. Having a hard time actually, like, kind of getting back in.
It's usually Siggy has the reach advantage, but not against Ivy. Am I right in saying this is a pretty bad match for Siegfried?
I wouldn't say it's good or bad either way. We've historically seen, Sane and like Lingors play this a whole lot.
That sounds about right.
And Sidiate's played Ivy against that matchup too. I don't think it's bad or anything. I think it's pretty even. What really got Deadly Handle the first round is he was trying to do too many things like up close range options, right? So Amy Lionheart was just actually just stepping back most of the time. Take 2 steps back. Take 2 steps back. Like, she's gonna take her movement when she can. Goes into Soul Charge here, and your boy Siegfried's not doing so hot, bro.
Please don't remind me. That was, in the words of good old JR Jim Ross, that was bowling shoe ugly. And it might get uglier if Deadly Handle is not careful. Right now, Amy Lionheart is playing very patiently. I admire this very much. I mean, as a Siegfried main, I'm irate right now, but as a commentator and a player, I am quite pleased at the skillful play that I'm seeing from Amy Lionheart. So this patience is unreal. It's almost like Deadly Handle's walking into every attack. But that's nothing against Deadly Handle, of course. It's just Amy is playing very patiently. Look at this hesitation. There's the flapjack.
It's so tense.
Dude,
okay.
It's...
Range option. Oh, that whiff! You can't be whiffing against Ivy. Not like that.
Never whiff against Ivy. It's... Ugh.
No, she can punish you from really any range. 100%.
Well, let's see how this is going to go next. I mean, obviously, you can switch a character. Will Deadly Handle do that? I don't know. I can definitely see them sticking with Siegfried. I wouldn't blame them, because remember how many times we've seen how things seem hopeless, and then you adapt. Like you said, the first couple of rounds, you're usually feeling your opponent out. Once you feel them out, you find your groove, and you fight back. That's definitely a possibility, and I can see Deadly Handle bringing that to the table right now. At least I hope he does. I want to see a Game 3. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting stage to see it on for sure. Nothing but ring outs. Walls indeed. Okay, just sits on the ground. That's smart. Deadly Handle knows how to defend against it, so maybe the adaptations is all that's necessary here.
I felt that one all the way here in Jersey. Oh,
you should. You want to know something funny? That only lethal hits on men.
It only lethal hits on men.
You know, you can tell why, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, we're not going to say it on stream, but yes.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know, like, it literally only hits men, so it's actually really funny.
That... The decrotchetizer.
Yeah.
So, and this, again, Amy Lionheart's patience is a thing of beauty. She walks into the AGA, but unfortunately, Handle, there we go. Now we're seeing some magic. The Siegfried...
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, this is why I said this stage is going to make things a little bit more interesting. Basically, any time you can set that up, he can slap you either direction.
I love it. But that happens.
Yeah,
now you're playing Ivy's game.
Yeah, Deadly Handle's actually doing really well on defense because Amy Lionheart actually is one of the few Ivies that have teched basically anything you can do out of all of her modes and raid situations and stuff like that. She actually is labbed and is a big factor to like why the Discord is as good as it is, because she's found a bunch of tech. She will eventually read you, and Deadly Handle's actually doing really well, but she kind of takes up that round, and I hope he can kind of defend a little bit to get another round in here.
Yeah, I hope so too. But, you know, God bless Amy. She's just really playing. Oh, that's a shame. I thought that was going to hit. And Amy was unfazed. How do you know you're just out of that range? My mind is blown.
I don't know, but that CS is going to put him in a really bad situation here.
This is not good at all.
The thing is, she's also able to walk for free. If you notice, she's just stepping back, and Deadly Handle's not doing anything. And that's all she really needs, because she creates the space. She can eventually get to a range that you can't hit her, and she can hit you. Like, you cannot let her move for free. And that's honestly a lot of the game. Like, a lot of the game, like, if you really look back onto it, at a very small level, like, it's just the movement. Like, imagine not having the ring out to your back anymore because you took 2 side steps really quick and your opponent did nothing, and then you were able to take your turn anyway. And then, like, reverse the situation almost. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm not losing anybody.
No, well, the thing is, one thing I gotta say, Soulcalibur chats are generally very knowledgeable. So please, ladies and gentlemen, if we are losing you with anything that we're saying, please say so. But go ahead.
I'm trying to help you out too. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it, because game knowledge has always been a weak point for me. I'll be the first to admit it, and anyone who's heard my commentary in 5 probably knows that as well. So yeah, no, by all means, I'm glad you're here, brother, because a lot of this stuff I do not know.
Oh no, you're fine. And it's not like I'm the best at it either, but I've ritualistically, like, played this game since it came out. I've played in a bunch of tournaments to a point where I got like 9th or close to top 8 at a lot of them, and like, I really played this game for a really hard, long time, and then like COVID happened, so I took a little backseat for a little while. You know what I mean? And I enjoy the bike a lot. I really do. Actually used to do like a band and stuff, so like it's a natural fit for me. I'm one of those like nerds that are very extroverted. So I like being around people. I feel you. Like what you were talking about earlier, that you need to be around people. I'm the same way. Like, I cannot wait to actually, like, imagine if we were commentating and you were right next to me. We're gonna be like having a conversation instead of me staring into a white wall. I miss it so much. I really do.
Me too, brother. But in time, good things come to those who wait. We've been waiting, so the goodness will be coming soon. I know it. Look at these. Sorry, crud. I missed, sorry. All right. Discord being funny. Discord's going to Discord. But we are in now. We've got, Forsaken Yamato versus Zendo. So it seems that, Yamato got through, Razzle Frazzle. So I'm curious how that match went. We know that, Zendo got through Leprechaunier 2-1. And we are getting into the upper reaches of this bracket. Ooh, I like that Servy costume. Nice.
What name did you say? Leprechaun? That's one hell of a name. I have never seen that in my life. That's amazing.
It's a nice tag. I mean, one of the best tags I've ever seen before was Super Saiyan Sean Hannity. And then there was another, there are probably a couple others I probably shouldn't say on stream. But I've seen a lot of good tags. And Leprechaunier, that's a pretty good one. But I will say that Keelik is a pretty good one for this Cervantes right now. Zendo, I got to see him play as well in the last tournament I commentated. So, but we know just how deadly Forsaken Yamato is, especially when he's got ring out potential on his side. Ugh. Woo, nuts punish.
So you get that lethal hit if you hit 4 of those in one round.
Yeah, you get a lethal hit if you hit 4 of those in one round.
Yes.
That explains
so
it.
He actually did it all 4 times, and it's like neutral on hit, I believe. So it's not really like your turn afterwards. It's more just like chip low. But if you get 4 of them, you get a good lethal hit at the end.
This is unreal. Where did Zendo's health go? My God.
That's Cervantes. Cervantes does real damage in this game, except you're dead. thought he could get a ring off of that. And he could do it here. Yep.
Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. That was beautiful play by Zendo. I respect that very much.
Also, I don't know if you know this, but this stage, that little corner they were at, where it's all gridded, that part of the stage is very cursed. The edge of the stage is a lot farther in than it looks. So it's very easy to get rung out over there.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Ooh, look at that. Fire them shots. Boom. Do it again.
Big combos, yeah. Soul Charge is going to make you remind you of old Cervantes, basically. Oh, he hit 4 again?
No way.
All of that soul attack.
Hey.
Text the throw. Good job. Okay, 2K into Wild Rising K. The classics coming in. Always working.
Wow. This is some good play here, Necro. Wow.
100%. I get so used to it sometimes I have to remember that these guys are actually sick compared to how we were a year ago.
It's amazing what a year can do to a player's technique. We've seen the rise and fall of many players in even less of a span of time. But when you see somebody improve by leaps and bounds, it's a thing of beauty. And these two are playing on a whole nother level. My God.
So he's got the lethal hit on deck again. He's actually been hitting them. Oh, nice CE punish. That's definitely going to take the round. So if you notice, there's like a little thing that a lot of Keelix do in general, but especially Zendo will do. There's little times, and it's very hard to tell when he does it because he does it so fast, but he will sidestep and duck, which is... It's kind of a meme at this point that everyone calls like sidestep duck just the best way to beat almost any move, because in general, you'll sidestep verticals and you'll duck the highs that are horizontals, right?
Good option.
It's just good movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, Keelix gets a nice Wild Rising B punish. So if you're constantly like sidestepping, ducking, there's going to be a lot of times where somebody just whips like on accident, basically. And if you ever do a horizontal mid, he's got Monument, which is his auto GI that blows you up for using something like that. So he actually has a good coverage on his defense.
I love Keelix.
By doing something like that. Yeah, and you'd be very surprised. Keelix was definitely not like on anyone's top list.
Yeah, people slept hard on Keelix.
Honestly, it probably still isn't, even though he's pretty solid as a character. But you can say that with anyone in this game. Like, there's not a like below A tier character in this game. They all do dumb stuff.
And that's one of the beautiful things of it. Like I said, every character has a flavor all their own. But Zendo just got a clean win in that first round over Forsaken Yamato. So that, ooh, excellent punish. Now he's in. Here comes the damage. The hits rack up quick. The damage is dealt. Rare hesitation allows Cervantes to get back in. He's unable to press his advantage, but he gets back in all the same. Nice footsies game here. Go for that low.
Yeah, it's very surprising how many times he's actually going for it. I usually don't see him try to go for that lethal hit. Nice Wild Rising B. Soul attack. Puts him in a bad situation, but Soul Charge gets him out of it. Shoot him with a gun.
Oh my God.
Shoot him with the gun again.
Oh, you could have gotten that.
Oh, 2K. Wait, 2A missed and then he 2K'd him. Oh man, that was so close.
I am really surprised. I thought Zendo had that in the bag. Just a lot of hesitation. Zendo isn't making that mistake again. He's in. Cervantes... Ooh, that could have gotten really bad, but he knew Cervantes was going to teleport. He didn't go for it. Very smart. Good move there by Zendo. Keep him against the wall. Good sidestep. Cervantes gets that grab. He gets another one. Up against the wall. Dead.
Up against the wall is always scary with that throw. It's actually untechable.
Really?
Yeah, but all it does is shove. It actually does no damage. You just shove them into the wall.
That explains a lot. Okay.
Yeah. But it's very strong, obviously, because untechable throws are really, there's a few of them in this game, so. Ooh, that 6 sidestep punish is gonna hurt. Soul attack, you gotta deal with KO Ken. Keeling, oh, drops the combo, but it doesn't matter. Gets him with the low. That was sick.
That was a good match. Results aside, 2-0 aside, that was a good match. That really could have gone either way if Forsaken Yamato just made one different move, this would be a completely different game. I really do think that could have gone either way. But Zendo is the victor. He moves on to winner's top 8, where he will wait either Amy Lionheart or DD Green 94, whichever is the victor of that match. I believe the next match we're going to have is Yoshimitsu the 6th versus Word. I believe that's the next one.
I think that's what we're doing. I'm not 100% sure, but even if not, y'all, we haven't talked about this in a while, but there's this little thing called Matcherino. I know the Calibur community always shows up for these. Please show up for this one too, because we really appreciate it. Speaking of showing up, though, we already have $33.90.
Let's get it to 50.
If you don't really know, there's plenty of promo codes that you could definitely do. So all you have to do is click the link, go into it. All you have to do is just hit this little coupon code, and then you can actually donate for 50 cents for free. So make sure you go and do that. Free is always the best, and that's how these tournaments stay free as well. And it's always nice because the players definitely play a lot harder when there's a big pot going on.
It's true. Everybody's got to eat, and what better way to eat than winning that money by doing something you enjoy? Esports of the future, ladies and gentlemen, and we are all here on the ground floor to see it happen. So like I said, support your competitors. God knows they appreciate it, and you're supporting a good cause. And speaking of a good cause, we got Word versus Yoshimitsu the 6th. As expected, I know it's Yoshimitsu 6, but still, it's just, I remember Yoshimitsu the 2nd from Soulcalibur 5. Anyway, I think this is going to be a really good match. I've seen Yoshimitsu 6 a couple weeks ago, a sound Yoshimitsu, and in my opinion, Yoshimitsu is the ultimate Chad pick in this game. Just saying that. It is the ultimate Chad pick.
As quick as you can, because I need to know why.
Why?
Yeah.
What? Just look at this guy. You have no idea what he's going to do. My brother has been playing Yoshimitsu since Soulcalibur 2, and I still have no idea what this character does. He does this wacky stuff, but at the same time, it's deadly. It's like he's mopping the floors with you, and it's like he's not even taking it seriously. It's like he's messing with you. And he perfectly toes the line between goofy and deadly. It's like you're knocking somebody out and you're not even trying. You're having fun with them. You see that? See, what is this man doing? What is he doing? How are you supposed to react to this?
You want to know something worse? He's arguably top 1 or 3 of this game.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, he's actually insane.
And it's just, it's
Ooh. He wasn't supposed to step that. That was interesting. Okay, little pop-ups.
Rock, paper, scissors.
He's gonna guess right. Oh, just go for guard. Interesting. Going for guard as the aggressor is very interesting. I'm wondering why he did that there, but toss him around.
Nice side step. Yep. Get that damage. Take the soul.
Oh no, the Regii get called out by the guard break attack. That's going to be huge damage for Word. Okay, perfect ring out. It's gone. So, when I said top 1 to 3 in this game, mainly it's his ring out game and his speed. And the sheer wow.
I thought he was going to get that. My heart skipped a beat, dude.
He got hit by the biggest unblockable I've ever seen. Oh, he's bad. He's not letting that happen ever again. Yeah.
Chad stuff right there, man.
I saw the aggression. Yoshimitsu 6 is pissed that landed.
You gotta be kidding me.
I guess we're gonna see unblockables this game.
Let me tell you, if you hit somebody with an unblockable, I know I would get tilted by that. It's just, right then, if you hit me with an unblockable, you're in my head. You're in my head. I mean, I'm just excellent. Let me tell you, both of these.
That was actually good to guess on the K there. He really guesses wrong. He dies, but avoiding the puddle is going to get the nice ring out there to finish off and actually take the match.
Wow. Word was playing very well, but as you said, Yoshimitsu 6's ring out game is just that good. Obviously, you want to redraw the stage and hope you get something different. Because if there's a potential for a ring out, Yoshimitsu's going to find an inventive way to do it. Where are we going? Like, I'm curious because the stage.
This is basically a neutral stage. You have full walls for like about half of the map. It's almost probably a little bit more because I think the map is stretched out towards where the walls are.
Mm-hmm.
But Yoshimitsu has insane carry potential. Sometimes it doesn't matter. So we'll see. Nice sidestep on the enslave.
Wow, that was a critical whiff.
Yeah, little spaghetti happened on both sides here. They were trying to outspace each other really hard, but just whipping instead. Nice low.
Very nice low. Very nice play by Word. Word getting back in this game. Even though he did play very well in that previous game, obviously you got to keep Yoshimitsu away from those edges. Keep him away from the walls, too. It's probably a good idea. Good duck the grab. Now you're in, and here comes the Chad stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
Frames. Okay. Just sidestep and uses movement. Punishes the 2K. More combos, yep.
Yep.
Yoshimitsu just everything. Everything does damage. It's so nuts.
And like I said, ultimate Chad pick. Everything does damage. And even if it does damage to himself, he doesn't care because he's going to do stuff like this.
Yeah, he's actually stealing meat. So every time he does that, every time you see that effect, that's actually stealing meter. And then he uses that meter to basically do Brave Edges from Soulcalibur 5.
Yep.
That's like his unique thing, is he gets to spend his meter.
Freaking Yoshimitsu. Bye.
Yeah. And it makes that option that he just killed with an I-10, like, if you hit against the wall, it's like 70 damage or something. Like, it turns AA into like a really hard hitting move.
Nuts. See? What are you supposed to do? The man just spins at you. I know I'd just be sitting here like, what is going on? Yeah, smoke if you got him. Use that soul charge. You're on your back leg. You got to make something happen, and you got to do it now. Can't waste the time. Clock is ticking, and here comes... I thought that was going to be a ring out for sure. Woo!
Oh, watch out. Oh, he actually caught the jump, too. So I wonder if he was actually calling out some kind of low.
I want to say that was a minor miracle, but that is Word's window of opportunity. Man's got to make something work right now, and he's making the most of it.
Okay, gonna get hit hard with this damage combo. Oh, that's it.
Sign of
that should be it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He did put him back into the wall, so I actually questioned it for a second, but no. Catching out the GI with the A+B at lower level play doesn't seem that impressive, but in higher level play, it's insane because
big brain.
Especially Yoshimitsu's A+B is known to whiff for no reason. It's probably one of the worst A plus Bs in the game because of that. It has a little tiny range. It doesn't have like huge range like it did in like I think I remember Soulcalibur 3 or 2 where it was just a giant bubble in front of him. But now it's okay and it misses all the time. So like that's actually nuts that he did A plus B. Like no one was expecting that at all.
And it worked. Oh God. Either way, Yoshimitsu, the 6th, advances forward to winners semis, where Zefukai awaits after defeating Grawlix 2-0 in the previous game. So I'm not sure what the next match is going to be, but I know that Amy Lionheart and DD Green 94 have not reported in yet, but we are within swinging distance of top 8, ladies and gentlemen. So this is when we get to the creme de la creme. Oh man, I'm excited because I know when these Titans lock horns, sparks are going to fly.
Oh, 100%. Because Zefukai Yoshimitsu 6 is definitely going to be a good match later. And then Zendo and whoever ends up winning between Amy and DD Green. I mean, basically, we're already right behind winners finals. So we're basically going to get some of the better matches. Not that we haven't seen good matches already.
We've had a lot of bangers, yeah.
It's kind of nice being year 2.5 of this game because there isn't super washes anymore. Like anyone who's trying to play tournaments, like even if you're quote unquote good, like just good, like normal good, right? You know the game well enough to like make your way through a tough matchup or whatever you need to do, you know?
It's just, the thing is 2.5 years in, most people that are playing this game are the people that love it. You know, they're playing it because they love the game. No, it's not about the clout. So needless to say, when you got a scene like that, there ain't nothing but killers here. And it just goes to show you that even the matches that on paper were washes were actually reasonably, I mean, the people who lost did put up something of a fight. So yeah, if you're entering the tournament, you know what you're doing.
I mean, we had a lot of, it was 2-0, but I was close though. Like we had a lot of those moments today.
Yeah, absolutely. Story of my life.
Right. But honestly, yeah, that's kind of been any losses that we have seen that are 2-0. They're not washes, like far from. It's kind of hard to absolutely wash somebody in this game because offense is so strong that the moment you can start an offense at all, usually you could start doing something at least.
I gotta catch my breath, man. Yeah, a lot of good matches here. I'm at a loss for words. And the thing is, another thing that's great is that we've seen a really eclectic mix of characters. Like there is no meta dominating character that we're seeing here. I mean, we got Zefukai, a Shangwa. We got Yoshimitsu the 6th bearing his namesake. We got Zendo, a Keelik, Amy Lionheart, and Ivy. I'm not sure who DD Green uses. Okay, obviously we have seen more than a couple of Ivies in this tournament thus far, but I can't tell you the last time I've seen a Cervantes play like Forsaken Yamato's did. And obviously, Word and Amy Lionheart are great Ivies. Great game, man. Great game.
I would say take a look around. There's actually a lot of Cervantes play. You have Xander, you have Enders, you have. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. I could probably name like 5 off the top of my head. Like wow. if I were to try to keep going. But I can't do that for a lot of other characters. Cervantes is actually pretty well represented. You have Shen Chan over kind of like Asia area
Shen
and everything.
is a Servi now? I thought he was a Siggy.
Shen?
Yeah.
That's Shen Yuan, I believe. Plays Siegfried.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, commentators? What's going on stream?
Yo.
So it looks like Amy Lionheart and Dita Green just wrapped up. That's what we were waiting on, essentially, so we can secure the winner side of top 8 and get that thing started. Before we do so,
Matcherino?
I want to my bad, I was kind of splitting between. I want to give a big shout outs to the big donors for Matcherino. Shout outs to Louis Boo for dropping $16.40 into
Nice, we're
the
50.
Matcherino. Zendo for another $15.50, and then Beardly here for another $10.50. And then My Pokemon, and then Body Novel swinging by for $1 in the Matcherino pot. So thank you to everybody so far who is donating to the Matcherino. I'll admit the reason I came onto the mic was because I wanted to give you guys a break, like a couple-minute break. But that match just wrapped up, so we're gonna transition over into that if that's cool. Unless you guys, want a break. I mean, I don't know if you want.
I'm good to go.
Alrighty.
No, I'm good.
I'm good to keep going.
Well, then we're gonna get started. Cool. Sorry to
Let's go,
interrupt.
baby. Megaphone Frankie runs the marathon, baby, whether I want to or not. So,
I served food for 6 years, so my bladder is basically an iron gate that can not be crossed. So
that's a good thing. Wait, you were a waiter?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I said server because
you're good. It's serving food. That's what I thought you meant. It's just like, dude, even if I'm at work, I always take time to empty my bladder. I mean, holding that stuff in ain't good for me. So
it probably isn't, because I'll be 30 next year, and let's just say, don't do it. It's not a good thing to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm ready. I can do this for hours. Let's go.
And speaking of doing this for hours, I can see Zendo and Amy Lionheart going the distance. This is just two completely conflicting styles, but at the same time, they've been very, I'm trying to think of the right word. Two different styles, but it'll be interesting to see how these two styles mesh with each other. I definitely think, Ivy's going to try and keep her distance, exploit her reach advantage. As we're seeing right now, that is Amy Lionheart's defense. The patience is paying off in spades. Good things come to those who wait, and Amy Lionheart has mastered that proverb.
So, I think what we're going to see a lot of is Zendo just trying to get in, and that's what we're seeing in this first round especially. It's going to be tough because his approach options aren't that scary at the end of the day. Yeah. There's nothing he can, run up and she's in fear, right?
Yeah.
There's not going to be a move that she's really worried about as you ran in. Like, when we saw Beat Thuggish earlier, he has 6-6-A, which is, a big horizontal. Zendo doesn't really have that. I don't know if this is a good matchup or not.
Honestly, Keelik is usually the one that has the reach advantage. Ivy outclasses him in that regard. And I don't want to say that this is a bad matchup for Keelik, but this is a bad matchup for Zendo, because he is playing Amy Lionheart's game. It's just like, to sort of make a comparison, she's playing like Floyd Mayweather Jr. right now. She is dictating the terms of approach. She's stepping back when she needs to, letting her opponent come to her. And at that point, the opponent is playing her game. Really just spectacular play. And the proof is in the round count right now. And the health advantage.
Oh, no.
7.
He's not defending well against that. So, that particular situation, you neither need to tech forward or just eat the hit. If you tech, you get relaunched like that. And he teched to the side twice. So I'm actually not sure if he knows how to defend against this kind of Amy pressure from super long range on Oki. Which I mentioned earlier, Amy Lionheart is a master at. So good luck. If you don't know how to get out of this, I hope you never get comboed ever again. that's basically where Zendo's at right now. I actually don't think he needs to do something crazy here. He needs to adapt immediately.
Absolutely. Nothing drops. I mean, that was a clean 3-0, no round brown, ending with 7 golden letters. If you're in the battle for the grid community, we call that a propecia, a perfect. Just like that was a dominant first game by Amy Lionheart. This is her match to lose, and right now she's holding all the cards. Again, look at that back step. Zendo walks right into the waiting claws of Ivy.
Okay. Catching her on her timing a little bit. Okay. So this is what I was talking about. Zendo really needed to change up a whole lot, and he's just going full-blown aggression. Not trying to play any defensive at all. Go in. Which Keela can definitely do.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
Okay. Actually spacing out some of these options, too. Just being better on defense. It looks like he broke up against with the 2-2A is not going to help him, though. Oh, nice CS. God.
Ouch.
Big damage. And ICS, excuse me. She basically gets some extra damage because she hit the just frame version of that throw. Yep, you're out.
Oh my God. Talk about it. I don't want to say that's a minor miracle, but that was exactly what Zendo needed. My man is back in this game. Let's go.
Oh, a huge turnaround, but 2-2A bashing on the wiggle stick. Soul attack, keeping him in the air. You're still my turn. Still my turn. Oh, you tried to take your turn? I don't think so. Oh, these little lows. Okay, wall rising B. Oh, so
God.
close. Nice. Wall rising K to get up off the ground. Interesting. It's actually a pretty aggressive move. CS again. Do you know the input to CS?
I do not.
I think it's like 12 directions.
What?
Yeah. So every time she does that, she's actually doing a billion things at once.
And to do it as consistently as she is, this is a master, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's 7. But it's a lot of directions. It's an absurd amount of directions. And it's not like in circles. It's not circles either. It's like a specific weird, awkward pretzel.
All right, yeah, go for the soul attack. And yeah, go for the ultra aggression. Nothing drops. Smoke if you got him. Leave nothing to chance. But
oh, he keeps tracking badly. Look how much damage she's getting off of that. That was the 3/4 of his health just because he tracked wrong. Gets a CS. That's basically his entire health bar. Goodbye.
this is, I don't see this working out for Zendo.
Oh, nice punish.
Is that going to? It's not going to kill.
Yeah, you sure?
Is it?
Have you seen this move?
It's going to kill. Kills! Oh my God!
Yeah, that move hurts. So that is an unblockable I-12 high that you can duck on reaction to the animation.
Yeah.
But it used to literally do like 140.
Wow. And
They
that's
actually nerfed it. Yeah, they nerfed it. But it still does like way more than a CE should. But it's because it is soul charged, he starts losing health constantly.
Right.
Like
It's a trade-off.
But it's not really a trade-off. You get to become like an amazing character, and that's kind of like why people shy away from Keelik, is they feel like Soul Charge is it. And you can do a lot more besides Soul Charge.
Absolutely.
Soul Charge, you just become an insane monster to fight.
And I'm sure Zendo's thanking his lucky stars for that right now. We got a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is go distance. I didn't think I'd see that after game 1.
Yeah, he really turned it around. I mean, like I said, he had to do something immediately, and he definitely did. And it threw off Amy hard enough to where she couldn't defend well enough afterwards. But here's the readaptation, though. This is usually how it goes. Like, if you watch a lot of tournaments, you'll see somebody win, the other person wins, and then it goes back and forth, very like per match almost.
Yep.
And right now, Amy's in the driver's seat. She's readapted, so Zendo needs to do it like right now in order to start turning around these rounds.
Oh, she jumped that low. That is unfortunate.
Oh my God. he is not dealing with those situations very well, and it's costing him. It's costing him so much.
That was not what I was expecting from Amy, but it's right now it's working out pretty well for her. She's definitely in the driver's seat. She's definitely got the advantage. She could, again, here's the defense. There's the back.
Aggression. It seems like aggression, but it's like zoner defense, right? Because zoning's not like real in this game, honestly. But if you just keep putting out hitboxes, eventually, like, you're gonna hit him.
All right, there we go. Good sidestep. And see, that worked? That worked?
Yeah. Trust me, we are as confused as you are. There's gonna be a lot of those. This game is pretty wild.
All right, Zendo still showing signs of life. He's not ready to roll over just yet.
Yeah, we need to start seeing these readaptations, but again, if he gets popped with a combo, she knows that she could just hit him again, right? So it's gonna push you away. Okay, gonna spend the meter this time. It's gonna be tough for Zendo to get back in and do all the damage. Oh, see, that's almost just ended the game right there.
That's
good
night.
That's gonna be it. That's tough to work through that much health on an Ivy when you still have another round to go to. Like, the mental frames basically beat up Zendo at the end there.
And again, it's like a Floyd Mayweather Jr. play. By the time you get to championship rounds, you're playing his game. You're playing his rhythm. You're tuckered out. It's just it. By then, you know how many rounds they've won. How much more you need in order to come back. The psychological impact of that is immense. Now, that is a testament to the defensive prowess of Amy Lionheart. Of course, Zendo, as someone said in the chat, Zendo is quite good. You don't take it to a game 3 against Amy Lionheart if you're not good. So he still has a chance to run it through losers. I definitely think that's he goes into losers top 6. So we will see Zendo again. And I'm looking forward to that. So I hope Zendo is able to clutch it out against the winner of Word and Deadly Handle. That's going to be another good match. Man, we got a lot of good ones here, man.
Oh, definitely. Hit up that Matcherito, everybody. We're probably just gonna keep saying this until we hit the finals, but please do that. Use the code. I'm sure there's codes laying around. If we had all 50 people put in the code, that's actually what, $25. So that we can add to the pot that's already at $50. So yeah, that would be pretty sweet, right? Also, I think that, like, not to reiterate what you were saying, but just to add a point, honestly, that one tech situation, you saw the one time where he took almost like 75%, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and he also got hurt a lot more than he should have every time that situation came up, and a lot of her combos end that way. Watch the tapes, Zendo, and I know you're going to. You need to defend against that better, because when he took 75%, I was like, dude, that's over. Like, she's gonna keep doing this to him now unless he can figure it out as they're playing, which is at this kind of level of play, and especially online, you can't try to figure it out while you're here. You have to already have like that game plan in. So it's gonna be tough, because if Zendo even gets back up to fighting like Amy again, he needs to defend against that a little bit better. But we are going to get Yoshimitsu 6 and Zeppukai, which is going to be our other winner's side here. Basically, whoever wins this is going to see Amy Lionheart in the winner's final. So see who goes there.
I'm excited. This is going to be a good match. I know we've probably seen these two lock horns many times, but both of these players are on a roll. What happens when the unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, Yoshimitsu happens. Man says quiet, but I can't stay quiet. I'm sorry, Yoshi. I got to do my job. But Zefukai fighting back very well, but Yoshimitsu 6 just one step ahead, not getting the ring out, walks into the GI from Zefukai. Zeph is in the driver's seat. We got the juggle, no ring out, but this is his...
Oh, it's so close. They actually went so back and forth.
Yeah, this is a good back and forth. Here's hoping this sets the tone for the rest of this winner's semis match. Oh, wow. All right, so Zefukai takes that first round. Very, very nice. Now, see? Chad stuff. What do you do? What do you do when you see this guy coming at you? It's like, I just sit there. I know how I'd act. I'd be like, well, guess I'm going to die. I have no idea how to react to this guy.
Ooh, nice launcher to actually mix up these timings. So Zephukai's still trying to get a good read of what Yoshimitsu's trying to do. They're actually still filling each other out. That's kind of what this looks like.
Yeah. You can tell by the hesitation. I'm not used to seeing such hesitation at this level, but there's a lot of respect as well. And then you get grabbed.
So I can't believe he teched. Wow. And then gets a call. Zeph is so good.
Yeah, he really is, dude. He really is.
He actually read that Yoshimitsu 6 was going to do the like, spin cancel into a throw. That he should have punished that, but that's okay. But like, and then still tech the throw. Like, he sees everything coming. I don't get it.
I was about to say, get away from the edge, 6. Get away from the edge. I would rather not see you get a taste of your own medicine. Zefukai's got other plans either way. He don't miss. Jeez.
Okay. Kind of going into the mix-up into a launcher doesn't catch Yoshimitsu actually pressing buttons. So normally we actually see Yoshimitsu 6 play very aggressively and very mix-up heavy, but he's not doing it against Zefukai almost at all. I don't think he can. Like, I think Zefukai can actually defend against a lot of the mix-ups. Oh my god, are you serious?
I would throw my controller on the floor. I'd be angry. I would be irate right now.
That's 100% knowledge. That's 100% knowledge. So, if you don't know, Xianghua's CE is I-12, which is like a jab in this game. Yeah. So that's just a gap that he knew. And
that he knew!
I'm almost certain of it. I'm almost certain of it. You don't CE there and not know that. You know what I mean? Like yeah. That's a hard call out. Why would you YOLO CA there? I didn't really know the frames, but I'm assuming that Yoshimitsu could do a little bit of a faster option to beat it, potentially. But if he only has one faster option, and out of the 5 options he can do out of Dragonfly, CE's gonna beat it most of the time. So, like, a lot of this game is risk-reward frames. Like, if I do this, will I die for it? No? Okay, I'll do it a lot, right? So, in this game specifically, risk-reward is huge. Because you'll see people make huge call-outs, and it looks like, wow, why did he even do that? But if you weren't watching what they were doing the whole time, you'll miss it, you know?
Unbelievable. Where did 2/3 of my health go? I don't know, Yoshi. I don't know. The one time where throwing a fit is actually going to help you. That allowed Zefukai to get back in the driver's seat. My man has so much breathing room right now. Unhand me. Yeah.
CE? Oh, it doesn't matter with scaling. He's definitely dead.
It's definitely spend the meter. He's so close. Because now the psychological impact. This is 5 unanswered rounds. This is a nightmare scenario for anybody. I know how I would be if I was in this position. And right now, Yoshi, it's like there's nothing he can do. Zeph is just that far ahead.
Oh, he's not punishing that.
Yeah, Zeph's in his head, dude. Zeph's in his head.
I'm not even sure it's that because, like, they. Oh my god.
What now?
Okay, never mind. Alright. I was gonna say they play each other so much that it's hard not to have Zeph in your head, but Zeph is not good sometimes, man. Like, it's even when you, like, expect him to be super good, like, he still does something that impresses you.
Yeah. Big brain.
Okay, goes for the throw, 2-2-B, nice GI. Yeah, that's definitely good.
Wow! No round Brown. Two of them in a row with that.
I don't know who's gonna beat him today. I really want to see this Amy Lionheart matchup. I really do, but I really don't know who's gonna beat Seth today. Like, he definitely seems on it. Yoshimitsu 6 normally at least takes a little bit more rounds off of him. That was insane. You lost the words, huh? Sorry.
No, you're totally good, dude. I'm just, these past two matches were not what I expected to see in winter semis. Not at all. Like, this was just Amy Lionheart and now Zefukai were both very dominant in their matchups. I'm just, oh shoot, hold on. I gotta
If you actually look through the bracket, Zefukai hasn't lost a match. If we watch a Zefukai game, that's how it looks. And then if you notice, like, almost all the other games, it's like super close or people start fighting back, right? What is Zeph? You either put up a fight or he annihilates you. Like, and a lot of the time, and I would say like 60-70% of the time, he's going to be on the annihilation side of things. Because that's, especially since we've been online, like, he has leveled up back to his, I guess, like, Soulcalibur 5 status, where he was, like, literally, like, a top player in this game.
Zefukai was pretty good. Yeah, he was pretty good.
If you actually know, I mean, you can hit me up with the lore, but, like, I actually don't, because I just didn't know that we had tournaments for this game, unfortunately. But yeah, like, I know he's been around for a long time, and I know he's been honestly kicking ass for a long time.
Yes.
And I would say, like, the first good 6 or 7 months of this game, like, we weren't seeing the dominance from him. But then, like, something clicked in him, and I think it's when he picked up Sophie. We started seeing him win all the time. And he's not even playing Sophie now. Like, he doesn't need to. He just understands, like, this particular game like he did 5 now. And we're just seeing that.
The Greeks are definitely a great entry point to learn the fundamentals of the game. And then once you have that out, once you have that figured out, you can adapt that to other characters. So yeah, he probably doesn't need Sophie anymore. He's got his Shanghua back, and, well, the results speak for themselves.
He'll definitely go off and on between the two. I think it's really down to how he's feeling. He'll actually play Keelik from time to time as well, which is actually pretty sick. But no, he picked up Sophie for almost like mained her for months and months and months because she just hit way harder than Shanghua does. Just people have... If you get good enough with Shanghua, aggression is defense, right? So you can play in a way that's perfect for Zefukai. Like, that's what he likes to do, is be good defensive options that are also still aggressive, which Sophie does too, because she has a lot of auto GIs where you have the Angel Stab, which punishes, like, everything. So, like, they both fit his playstyle very well. It in very different ways, I think. But in the same realm, kind of same game plan is going to be pretty much similar.
Yo, I just looked at the bracket, and once again, ladies and gentlemen, you can keep up with the bracket as well by putting ! bracket in the Twitch chat. Deadly Handle got past word 2-0. So we're going to see Zendo versus Deadly Handle next. Ooh, I'm getting a Siegfried match. I am a happy man.
So you're the Siegfried boys? Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I started playing. I dabbled in Nightmare in Soulcalibur 2, and I always used the Siegfried skin. Then Soulcalibur 3 came out, and I started using Siegfried more. But he truly became my main when we lost Keelik in 5. Because Sheba just wasn't the same.
Oh, no.
So,
Sheba was nowhere near the same character. Not even close.
Yeah. So in 6, though, I started out with Siegfried. I'm trying to learn Cassandra, and I also dabble in Keelik. I definitely got a lot to learn with Cassandra, though. I love how flashy her style is. Like, that is how, if I was using a character with a sword and shield, that is how I would want them to fight. You know, and the Captain America shield and everything, like, best waifu, undisputedly. But, I know my Siegfried. If, you know, I just know him a little bit better than I know my other characters, though that's not saying much. And, yo, Seth, be quiet, mind your business.
I was about to say.
Mind your business.
He shot you in chat. Rough. Yeah, so we're going to get it right into it here. I've actually seen Zendo and Deadly Handle play pretty often in Kick Esports here. So it's usually pretty back and forth like this, at least in the beginning.
Right? There we go with the kicks. Keep your distance. Find your way.
6A is so good. If you don't know for yourself, 6A is your friend.
Yep.
100%.
6A, and then of course, just B as well, the Gauntlet Buster. Definitely one of Siegfried's faster moves, and right before the Flapjack, we saw the pseudo AGA. I forget the exact input for it, but if you can't do the AGA like I can't, you know, it's run down and do the horizontal strike. It's a healthy substitute. There's the Flapjack. He's back in the game. Doesn't get it. He sidesteps. That was close. One shot's going to do it. That was...
Oh, there it is. He actually took out the Dark Legacy as well at some point there. So he had no way to kind of actually stop any aggression.
There we go. Nice approach. Hop along, Siegfried.
Ooh, While Rising B gonna beat out the base hold though. Plus frames, While Rising B again.
Is this? So now here comes Keelik. He's in Soul Charge. He gets grabbed.
I can't believe he got thrown. Oh yeah, that's a punish.
Yeah. It's just grabs, man. Grabs.
I can't believe he threw him on run-in. I'm like, bro, you are not a grappler. What are you doing?
It's
and then the fact that it worked, it was sick.
The temptation is to grapple with Siegfried. I gotta say, I mean, it's weird. It seems like he has a longer grab range. There's the pseudo AGA again. Keep your distance. There we go. Dictate the terms of approach. That big sword ain't just for show. The Flapjack is interrupted. Oh, good punish.
Okay, goes into soul attack. Sorry. Soul charge, back off. Ooh, nice sidestep into the 6XB even. So the reason he's spamming that is it will kill if he taps him with it. Oh, no way. You mashy. That was degenerate, bro. That was 100% degenerate.
I'm very offended right now, and I say that as someone who plays Keelik. You know, but I'm a Siggy guy first, so this is yo, Zendo, you just made the list, man. Nonetheless, Go ahead.
I was about to say, if you want to play Keelik, you look at Zendo. He's actually one of the better Keeliks, especially in America. I haven't seen Twice a Day play in a little bit too, but those are the two main ones I would probably say, like, in the States that you should definitely always be watching. Like, they are always working out here, especially Zendo. He's actually one of the people that since COVID times has leveled up an insane amount and actually takes, like, or gets close to taking, like, a lot of the low Kick Esports tournaments. And good Midwest boy, so
Zendo
gotta love the local pride.
Zendo is playing very well. I mean, I'm not going to deny that for a second. And always remember, one thing I always say on commentary, never forget that Machiavelli was right. The ends justify the means. A win is a win. Do what you have to do. And right now, Deadly Handle was playing so well, and then that sidestep came, and now Zendo is back in the driver's seat. Do not want. Oh, the ace slot, he misses.
So he didn't miss. So remember how I mentioned before that he constantly sidestep ducks?
Yes.
He did that right there. I don't know if you saw it, but he actually did that there.
I didn't.
In that situation.
Wow.
And because he buffered it ahead of time, it gives him a chance to punish. Like he has plenty of time to punish. Because another thing about this game, which we haven't actually seen, because people play in a way that gets around this now, but if you actually press a button while a vertical is swinging, it will retrack on you. So
if
you
I
have to
press
wait.
a button while a vertical is swinging, it will. That explains everything. Oh my god. Yeah, wow.
So I'm trying not to get distracted here because Zendo's actually kind of getting beat up here. But yeah, essentially doing it the way he does it, he makes sure that he fully dodges the move. You see, he's not pressing buttons willy-nilly during sidesteps. He's sidestepping, then reacting to the whip, which is what you want to do.
That's actually a really good way to encourage being sure of yourself, to discourage mashing, pardon me. So, though I'm admittedly a little sad because it turns out I'm not good at this game. My brother just sucks, so that's fine. But, that's going to hurt in the morning.
Yeah, that's going to be too much damage. Good follow-up.
And we go again. Look at that! He tried to call. That didn't work out at all. Soul attack. Now he's in. Zendo.
Oh, no, this is going to be a lot of damage. Hard stuff. Oh, he went for the combo instead. Dude, why does that still do that much? Are you serious? Why does that hurt? Why does everything hurt? Yeah, that's going to be a punish.
Yeah. Good night.
You can't do 3B on shield. Whoa, shield on block. I am in the wrong game right now. Help.
Dude, I will say, for those who know me, I play Machamp in Pokken Tournament, okay? I am no stranger to grapplers. I love my command grabs. I'm going to hurt you with one grab and do a lot of damage. I'm going to eat half of your health for breakfast. And Keelik's Critical Edge does that. I thought that was going to work. Yeah. Path ends here. Get him out. Get him out.
Oh my god. The big boy swing. The Louisville Slugger, bro. That was...
worked.
I guess. That was...
That is... I gotta be dead honest with you. That is a terrible way to eat the loss in the first game. But it's 2 out of 3. So Zendo's got a little. He definitely has a chance to run it back. And that was a close game. Zendo's he's obviously got to climb up the hill, but he can definitely do it. This is by no means a free win for Deadly Handle right now, though. He does have a little bit of breathing room.
It'll be interesting with this stage, too. Astral Chaos stage is probably one of the more, like, enclosed stages.
Yep,
So,
until
no
you
running away anymore.
So, I mean, if you want to get ring outs again, you're going to have to work even harder for him. You got to dispel that barrier first, which, you know, it's not it's not as hard as I'm making it sound.
Yeah, but this benefits Siegfried definitely more than it does for Keelik. Yeah, his I don't know if you've labbed his wall combo game, but Siegfried has probably got the dumbest damage when it comes to wall combos.
Siegfried's wall combos are dumb. They are
Speaking of dumb, that was some pretty good damage on the guard break against the GI and hits him below on the Dank Legacy. Says no to your bubblegum. I don't want it.
Delightful. Just delightful.
Okay, wall rising B to get a good punish again. Zendo seems to be in the flow here. Goes into soul attack goes into soul charge with soul attack like immediately. He is very confident right now.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Dank Legacy, but drops the combo. Unfortunate. Flapjack. Hit him. Okay. Oh, 6-6 again. He's always going to use that kind of in soul charge. That move is so good.
You know, it really seemed like, you know, we were saying how dumb Siegfried's wall combos are. It's like Keelik is trapped in here with Siegfried, and Zendo's saying no. Siegfried is trapped in here with me. Right now, he's got a commanding lead. Could very easily tie this up.
That crap.
It's all right. So that's not going to do a lot of damage, buddy.
Back, bro. That's going to hurt.
Yes.
Oh, into the wall again. Yeah, unfortunately, he is not capitalizing a lot of these wall hits here. That is unfortunate, but actually capitalizing enough to get around there, though. So, when you see that CE, it's actually for a tech trap. So, if he were to tech, he eats the whole CE. And it's almost unscaled. So, that's why they do it.
That makes sense. Okay. So, I was just thinking he was just trying to get some, you know, some damage. Smoke if you got him. But, I
mean, it's either free damage or you tech and get blown up. So, yeah. But if you don't time it right, you can guard. I mean, that's why you'll see it, though. Good lethal hit, gonna put him in the wall. Probably should be enough. Okay.
Mind games.
Sure, I guess. You're like, I win. Haha, meter.
So now we are 1-1 in this top 6 matchup, ladies and gentlemen. We got a game. Wait. Is Zendo resetting? Or is that?
Excuse me.
It's no.
What?
It's 1-1, right? Or was
no.
it? No, that's.
He won that 2-1. We went through all 3.
Zendo 1-2-1. I am.
Just don't play Setsuka if you can't count. That's all I'm saying.
I never tried Setsuka. I know over my head when I see it. See, that's the thing with commentary, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes things move so fast, you lose all short-term memory because you're trying to focus on the here and now. God! So Zendo won, 2-1. Good match nonetheless. So we are waiting for our next top 6 match. Beanie Thuggish, who made top 8, wow, versus Yoshimitsu 6. So, winner will get a one-way ticket to go one-on-one with Zendo in top 4. How exciting.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I also appreciate your Owen Wilson impression earlier.
Wow. Thanks. Oh, wow. We're so far into the Soulcalibur tournament. You see that Vince Vaughn's character? Wow.
Vince Vaughn's character.
Because he's always in a movie with Vince Vaughn. It doesn't matter.
Dude, I'm weak. Yeah, but they haven't done anything in like 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
You're making the old bit. I feel like old people when you make jokes like that.
Oh, I'm going to be 32 in 2 months, so I feel like, Father Time. I know in the grand scheme of things we're still young, but I'm just like, I feel the icy grip of Father Time coming for me. Just as I'm sure Yoshimitsu's going to see the icy grip of Zesalamel coming for his head. Those curses. I'm excited to see this match. Yoshimitsu versus Zesalamel. This is, 2 completely different characters.
So I have a lot of experience in this matchup, and I'm just gonna wait for things to happen as they happen, and then I will point it out. So far, Yoshimitsu 6 is not really punishing certain things. I would say in general, this matchup is a little tough for Zasalmo, but Beanie Thuggish actually plays Yoshi quite a bit. But look at this damage! Right now, nothing matchup specific. That was just Yoshi blowing you up for being at the wall. And this stage, you're gonna be at the wall a lot, so don't keep it be in those situations.
I do have to say, ladies and gentlemen, just to say something, I do think in reversal edge, vertical strike is rock. Vertical strike is rock. Pick rock every time. That's what I say. So rock, paper, scissors. So yeah, obviously it loses out to paper or kick, but it's going to beat scissors. Yep.
Okay. Just to repeat mix-ups up. So basically, the last 2 rounds were Yoshimitsu 6 pushes him against the wall, and then he never left. Twice. So he needs to find a way to not get in that situation or just get out of it. Right now he's hitting everything. He's catching a lot of steps. Good launch. Should be enough to potentially kill here. So he went for the more guaranteed stuff.
Propecia.
Hit him with the parfait.
I like that. I actually like that better.
So the French community is huge, and in French is perfect. Yeah.
So we got a... Wow. That is nuts. This is a slugfest right here, man.
Oh, what?
He pressed it. That was not good timing at all.
I don't know what he tried to do there, but that's unfortunate. Definitely didn't want to waste meter all the way out there.
Block.
Okay, goes in the plus situations. Oh, he's still not whip punishing this at all, but he's gonna get a lot of guard damage, and if he can get... Okay, that's definitely it.
Good night. Put him down. That was very good play. And right away, game number 1, we're at round 5. Let's go. He blocked the knee. Now, I'm not used to seeing this timidity, if you would, from Yoshimitsu 6. Like, he's playing very, I don't want to say conservatively, but he's definitely not the ultra aggressor we've seen thus far in this tournament.
He's definitely doing it. He's just waiting for his good opportunity to get in here. Basically using 2 sticks of meter for the final round and just being able to go soul charge, eat these hard mix-ups, soul charge, eat these hard mix-ups before you even get him meter to fight back with. That was all she wrote. Like, the moment it was last round, I know we got to last round, but that was over. Like, Beanie had already used all of his meter and everything, so he had no way to stop. Or potentially even, like, mental frames, the CE being a option wasn't there. So when you don't have to fear any, oh no, I got hit because I pressed a button, you can just do what you want. You don't have to have any fear anymore. Like, that was very calculated.
I blinked and I missed that whole round.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm watching a lot of things at once, so just, I got you.
No. I was making a joke, but yeah, absolutely. Yoshi with 2 full sticks of butter. Final round, it was over. So, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, we have Zasalamel sporting a very nice traditional ensemble. And it seems like he's back in the driver's seat. Let me tell you.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
You're good,
Sorry.
You're good. It just goes to show you, man, a new outfit can make a guy an entirely new man. This is a new Beanie Thuggish right here. He's in and he's here to play.
Okay, he's gonna be with the low. Gonna get mixed up a little bit.
That's wow.
Yoshi can't punish that, so
he can't.
I mean, whatever. Not really.
Okay, I thought he could.
Not from that far away. Okay, he's trying to catch him with the 6BB. If he hits with the tipper in that situation, he gets a lethal hit. So he's actually really close to big damage.
Wow. Ah! Oh!
Yeah,
Oh!
that was in the air.
What a call out! Thank you.
Okay, that's the last hit. Good. Showing some knowledge here.
I gotta say, good on Beanie for not getting tilted. I would have panicked. That is why you're in top 8, Beanie. Good stuff. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh no, he's getting so many combo drops. He's had like 2 in a row. Okay. Oh what? What happened? Was there a lag spike? I felt that with my bones.
I was about to say, I definitely want to say that was an Eaton input.
Yeah.
It had to have been.
Unfortunate. He's dropping a little bit of things, but it's okay. He's still doing fine, so... Okay, AA gets the wall. Look at all this damage. So that was a... Oh, he misses the full combo. But even that was, like, huge damage just off an AA. Get sidestepped.
A critical edge will put him down. He's waiting for it. He's waiting for the opportunity. He knows he can't let Yoshimitsu win this round.
Saito's going to be very close. Almost enough damage to kind of take him out here. Soul Charge. Huge mix-up potential. Minus. Doesn't get punished. Oh, this is it. Yep.
Now, even though we are at a final round Yoshimitsu, he has only half a stick a meter. So this ain't over. This ain't over. Beanie can take this.
Hits him on the roll there. Get him on the throw. Hit him on the second part. Plus frames. He tried to step into it. Nice throw again. No punish. Ooh. I think he was trying to get the delayed part of the door knocker there. No punish again.
Again, Beanie is looking for that get out of jail free card. I think he was,
Yeah,
there it is.
you can't press buttons after that. You cannot press buttons after that one. Not like that.
Just as it is written.
So, there's very certain moves that you don't really want to challenge after if they have CE ready, and
Yeah.
2-2A is definitely one of them. It's actually super safe on as a low. It's really slow, but like normally lows, like they're not supposed to be safe, but that one is, and it's safe enough that basically like a CE, you have to do a proper move to kind of hit him out of that. I'm losing my words here. I'm sorry, but he has the frames there that like 2-2A, 6-6B, 6BB, like 2B plus K are all like situations you normally don't want to like hit a button after if he's got a meter.
Nice.
Okay. Oh,
Yo, unsportsmanlike conduct right there.
yeah, but that's also Velcro.
Oh, absolutely. But Yoshimitsu's going to make him pay for it. Both of them are. The character and the player.
Oh, but he keeps stepping. So if you've noticed, this isn't really like a matchup dependent thing. It's more just an oscillable thing. 3A is like an I-16 horizontal mid, which is like one of the better moves in the game. He has like one of the best horizontal mids like in the game, so you cannot really step it on him. And Yoshimitsu like has been refusing to not step. So like Beanie's been taking advantage of it a lot of the time. Like right there. That's all he has to do. That's most of the game plan. Like in any matchup. Do it again. Do it again. Mix up with a throw. No. Okay. Gets a punish this time. Plus frames.
Ooh! Yeah, good night. All right. Match point for Beanie Thuggish. He might be able to pull out rabbit out of his hat right now. But as we as we say in the Windjammers community, it is never over. So, I can definitely see Yoshimitsu 6 running this back. He's got the health to do it right now.
Like I said, I think it's because, like, Beatty has a ton of matchup experience because he secondaries his character. Oh, that's ring out. Yep.
You were saying, returning the favor. Oh, man.
Not many characters get to ring you out with their back to the wall, or back to the ring edge, by the way. Like, that's like a privilege Zasamel gets. Also, privilege of getting hit out of your tech crouches with a hot. Amazing. That's actually what just happened there. That's unfortunate. But Yoshimitsu 6 is actually kind of taking over right now.
Yup. Especially with that move.
You're done.
Yeah, good night. Man.
Forgive him?
So. Go ahead.
Do you forgive him? Do you?
Yes, I do. Fine. I do. I'm not a bitter person. Forgiveness is for the forgiver, ladies and gentlemen. That was, let me tell you, that was a beautiful match. Great gameplay by both people. The fact that that went the distance should tell you all you need to know. Beanie Thuggish, unfortunately, leaves town. He is out of the tournament. But man, my man made it really far. Good stuff, Beanie. No shame in that defeat. You got out top 6, and you made Yoshimitsu 6 fight for his life. So, good stuff, my friend. I hope to see you again soon in another tournament. But for now, our top 4 is set. In loser's side, we have Zendo and Yoshimitsu, the 6th. In winner's side, we have Sep Hukai and Amy Leon Hare. And never heard of these people before. But so the top 4 is set, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm excited to see our winners finals. Amy Lionheart and Zephukai, because these two have been so dominant in the lead up to this. So I want to see who's going to crumble first.
We will see, especially with Chung Law ID matchup.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, it's not as rough as it seems on paper.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Again, just need to get in, but if you can, you're fine. It was just like when I was talking about the Astaroth matchup. Like, if you push away, then you're good. If you can't, you're kind of not. But I think you could do it a lot better than Astaroth can, so. Christmas tree. Jumpy! You ducked it! You fucking mids! I know that's a mechanic, but man. Super crouches are... I'm wondering if that threw off Amy too.
Would have thrown me off.
Yeah.
So there we go. Zephukai with a full head of steam, holding all the cards right now, finding the way in, piercing Amy Lionheart's defense. Why can't this actually happen to Floyd Mayweather? What? Right, man, Amy, you interrupted my color commentary. That's not fair. But that was a spectacular ring out, taking a very bad scenario and making lemonade out of lemons. That was beautiful, man.
You'll find out commentary in this game, ring outs ruin all fun. Like,
yeah.
You'll have a great movement where you say something awesome, and then it's just like, no, ring out. Go
ring out. Yeet.
Yeah.
All right, go for that reversal edge. Reset the momentum.
A? Yeah, you're done.
Finish him off. Beautiful.
The big thing is Amy will not really drop stuff. Like, that is not something she will do. So, like, any opportunity for damage will be taken and will be had, really. So, nothing left on the table here. Again, I think she's going to pull Zephukai towards Sophie. Because, like, this is looking tough.
This is most certainly looking grim for Zephukai. And this is winner's final, so this is 3 out of 5, correct?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so, I mean, at the very least, I could...
I'm so sorry. That little setup was so sick.
Please explain it to me.
So that little pop-up into, like, I know you're gonna like immediately get up because that's something you need to learn if you want to get better at this game is don't always guard and get up immediately. There's going to be a lot of moments where you want to stay on the ground and not get blown up by OP situations. That was one of them. So it's a minor launch to where you fall pretty quickly, and then he did the ground throw, or Amy did the ground throw immediately. So like basically it was a huge mix-up and a call-out because you're calling out that he's going to match wake up. Like that little interaction was so good. Like I don't see Ivy's do anything that Amy does. I really don't.
Yo, Sane, where you at, man? Dynamic Focus has got to represent. I need my teammate here. We got to have a battle of the Ivies.
Yo, listen, Sane does the crazy unblockable stuff. He does his own thing. I'm just saying, like, stuff Amy does, I don't see other Ivies do near enough.
I get what you're saying. I was just shouting out Sane. But no, absolutely. And that is definitely one of the most beautiful things about games like these. Every character has their toolkit, but you'll see players playing the same character differently. That's where the personalization comes into account. But here comes Zefukai, showing signs of life. He's up 1 round right now, taking it to Amy. I will die on this hill. The hallmark of a top-level player is adaptation. Adaptation, adaptation, ladies and gentlemen. Zefukai is adapting, and he's giving Amy Lionheart a taste of her own medicine right now.
You know, I really thought that was it.
I thought I was going to ring it here.
I really believed. I thought she had a reverse ring out. I thought she was going to go for like a full crouch 3B, and she didn't. That could have went not Zeph's favor like multiple times.
I saw Zeph's life flash before his eyes. I thought for sure they were going to ring out and interrupt my commentary again. But either way, like I said, a win is a win. Do what you must. And right now, both players are pulling out all the stops. Winner's advantage. Part. Here we go.
So that lethal hit only happens if you hit with the second part. So that was actually a really good, like, setup there. Okay, go with the full card. CS, that's definitely gonna take it.
Dear
that move hurts. God. Yeah, that move hurts.
Yeah.
You can always tech forward though. Just tech forward, right?
Well,
like, there is no mix-up. It's just reacting to it. That's it.
It's matchup knowledge, I guess, huh? Ugh.
Oh.
Look at it, just Amy Lionheart adapting to Zefukai. Now she's in the driver's seat.
Oh, the auto GI, you forgot about it. You tried to punish and forgot about the auto GI, which leads to the CE for free. You're gonna deal with an OP situation. Not gonna die though. Nice 2-2B, but that's definitely gonna do it.
Wow. So we got 1-1 in winners finals, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. That was beautiful. So Zefukai definitely making a good call, sticking with Xianghua, not switching to Sophitia. Obviously, winner's advantage is a prize in and of itself. Everyone wants that little extra breathing room. Nobody wants to run that marathon coming through losers. So, obviously, you want winner's advantage. But even when the chips are down, Zefukai is sticking with his first choice. And I really admire that. Good stuff, Zeph. Will he be able to seal the deal, however?
I think he's definitely feeling Xianghua today. He's definitely the type of player that this is the type of game in general. It's more about how you're feeling on the character that day than it is a matchup. Like, matchups are hard, but this is a 3D game. You can play around that almost every time.
It's true. You have good days, you have bad days. You got to go with your move. Boom.
Yeah, but get put into the walls. It can be big combo damage. Just 2-2K, put him on the ground. Oh, you got caught pressing buttons, didn't tech the right way, got hit with the second grab too. Oh, this is gonna be huge damage. Xianghua doesn't do that ever. Oh, the kick. Oh my god. She barely pulled that out for getting so mashy at the end too. Like Amy was just pressing a whole lot to die from a lot of those situations.
All right, we're in again. Ugh. All right. Again, Amy being very patient, just poking away, chipping away at Xianghua, giving a taste of her own medicine, death of 1,000 cuts, picking her turn. Woof. Ouch.
Not gonna be a ring out, but really close. Yeah, you could. So kind of like Smash Bros. You could like change your directory. Yeah.
Wow.
In that particular combo, you can definitely get out that way. If she didn't press a direction, she would have died for sure. But in this game, there's like, you ever notice when you do certain combos, they definitely can't get out of it, but then other hits, it's like if you do a BB in the air or something, it won't work.
Yeah, noticed that a lot.
There's predetermined combos and stuff, so. Oh, he whips the CS and gets punished for it immediately. That was actually pretty good.
Justice will prevail. Let me tell you, despite the fact that Zephykai is throwing everything in the kitchen sink at Amy Lionheart, Amy is holding steady. And she gets 2 rounds on the board for her trouble. So she is this close. She's within spitting distance of being up 2-0 against Zephykai in winners finals. Show me something good.
Okay, went for the jump beat and actually got clipped for it. I think this is gonna scale here, right? Yeah, that looks like that's gonna scale. Not too bad though.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Okay. Getting... Okay. Still up 2 rounds, or still up 2 rounds to 1.
Now, obviously, it might have been, all right, I'm not even going to say that right now, because right now, Amy is off to a bad start.
This is how Zephykai really takes rounds. Like, he gets so far ahead, and then he'll just play defensive.
Yeah.
Like, but he kind of can against Ivy. He's just going to keep going in. Yeah. Get the parfait to finish it off, too.
7 golden letters. And we are 1-1 in winners finals, ladies and gentlemen. When I said the best is yet to come, I wasn't lying.
I think the big thing is, at this point, I think Zeph has gotten the download. And you see Amy's actually taking a little bit of time here to not just immediately go back into the right, like the rematch or anything, actually take some time. Actually directly into random stages random and gets the same stage. But I don't think that's what's messing it up. I think she just needs some time, so that's not a big deal or anything. Just needs to get in a different headspace to start mixing it up a little bit differently.
It's good to take a breather. So even if you don't get a stage you want, it's definitely good to just take that couple extra seconds and reset yourself. Maybe take a swig of water. But right now, that breather definitely seems like it was benefiting Zephykai more. Okay, I spoke too soon.
Well, just getting in a little bit of damage. She's still got a lot around to work with. Okay. Kind of even it up there. Now Zeph has to run back in. Just using movement. Just using movement. The moment you whiff is when you die. Like, you're gonna whiff eventually. Kind of like how I mentioned earlier, if you're always gonna throw out those hitboxes, if you're gonna whiff, you definitely get punished. If you're not constantly hitting. Oh.
Oh! Oof! That's another one I felt all the way over here.
Okay, doesn't get the low throw the second time. Goes into CE. There should be enough to kill here.
Yeah.
So, like I said, this matchup on paper seems really bad. But if you can stay in range 0, so like basically in someone's face, it's not really fun for Ivy because she doesn't have true get off me tools.
Well, yeah, because she wants to keep you away.
But that means she's going to be a lot slower. Xianghua's actually pretty fast. Oh, unfortunate on a missed input there. Doing her GI, that's definitely not what he wanted. Oh, this is going to throw him off a little bit. That's unlike Zephykai, but it might have. So you see that. So you see how Zephykai stayed on the ground and then rolled forward? That's actually a pretty good option against her defense, except Amy's already on top of it and is going to
say, yeah. That didn't work out at all for Zephykai that time. Ooh. Oh, that's a shame. I think she might have been trying to sidestep. But she wasn't an 8-ray run. And that is unfortunately working out quite well for Zephykai.
Okay. Blocks the low. So whip throw, no whip punish again. Goes into soul charge. See what she can work with here. Oh, GI, good punish. Oh, another GI. That's a huge piece of damage. Wow. Don't GI on me.
Something special.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
So here's the big thing about Xianghua. All those launchers that he's doing are actually, like, basically safe. She has, like, 1 billion safe launchers. So you'll see him kind of fish for him a lot. Like that one. 2-2 Beast, the classic.
God.
Like, it's super safe. You don't get a lot of damage because it scales, but, like, almost all these launchers that she's doing are very safe.
What a punish. Good night. That is 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. Zeph is just playing it out of his mind. These reads, these reactions, I am absolutely spellbound by Zephykai's playing style. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. That's just... So wait, no, it's winners finals, so it's, is it already over?
Yeah, that's just winners final. So Amy Lionheart's going to go into half of the losers final, and then Zephykai is going to be on the winner's side, and then we just have to figure out Zendo and Yoshimitsu 6. Whoever wins that is going to face Amy and Lionheart in the losers final, and then yeah, we'll go back to grands and see what happens. See who can tough it out against Zephykai, basically.
Dude, these matches are flying by. It really is true when they say that time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah. Well, I think you actually hit a good point, like, way earlier that emphasized what happened in that whole set of games.
I'm listening.
I think the big thing was adaptation.
Of course. Yeah.
At some point, Zeph had the download, but even Amy was, like, starting to make something work, especially that last match where she was coming back. But then Zeph, like, turned on a dime to a different play style, like, immediately, though. If you notice, he played super patient just with launching. Like, and because it's safe, he can kind of just do it whenever he wants to. So, like, he went from super aggression to actually spacing out Ivy, which is, like, again, on paper, is insane. You don't do that. Not with Xianghua. No. So, yeah, that spacing Ivy's hard enough. But because he had already had all the conditioning in place, like, it's always, seriously, watch just his movement, and you will become a better player. Just by movement. It doesn't matter what buttons he's hitting. It's just pure movement a lot of the time. And that's what I love about this game. You can see it in Tekken too, but it's a lot harder than Tekken. Okay.
Look at the respect here.
All right, Frankie, we gotta get to the last part here.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just watching because these guys are, like I said, they're dancing. I mean, I know it's easy to say, well, why don't you just hit somebody? No, it's not that simple. You got to find your way in. And even when you, I thought the Keelik was on the offensive there. What just happened? What the heck?
Oh no, Yoshimitsu 6 blew him up. He was at, like, full health. That's the thing is, if you don't pay attention to, like, one or two things, like, you'll miss the conditioning, you miss a lot of stuff, you know, like this game on the surface is very easy to get into. 100%. But when you look further into it, the way to get better is a lot harder to see than it is in other fighting games.
Absolutely. It's a very complicated game. It's just, I mean, I'm not going to compare anything. I thought for sure Yoshi was going to punish that, but Zendo is just doing really good here. I respect this play a lot.
Like, even right there, they were just step guarding, like, each other. Like, that's a dance. Like, that's gonna happen a lot naturally in the game, because movement is so strong in this game.
Good soul attack. Now, ideally you're holding the cards that forces Yoshi to respond in kind, use his own meter, but he doesn't have any more meter to get those mix-ups, but it's still enough. That I have never seen that before.
Like that throw ever in this game, or just
in this game? In this game.
Okay. Because that throw's old.
I didn't know he still had it, but
yeah, I don't see side throws too often. Oh, nice launch. Just gonna get a little bit of damage off of it, but goes straight into soul attack.
Good move. Good move. Down.
Yeah, but that's aggressive. Like, he can't statue guard here. Oh, hard stuff? Is that enough?
Yep. Good night.
Nah,
this is killing. This is killing.
We'll see. Oh,
are you serious, bro?
Yeah, it scales. So that whole combo
so
scales.
Hard.
Yeah. I had a feeling he was gonna live on barely nothing. Yeah, but barely nothing's not gonna get you anywhere.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, as they say. But that was beautiful play by Zendo. He hesitated just a second, and he didn't walk into Yoshi's GI, pardon me. So, like, Zendo's doing really good here. Really good play. But it doesn't matter how good you're playing, them ring outs don't discriminate.
Why did he try to stem? Did he get antsy? That is unfortunate. Yeah, if you block that first hit, you should be able to block the second hit. That he got launched. Whoa.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Big brain plays.
No, Zendo either tried to step there for some reason or just let go of guard. Like, he shouldn't have died there. That really sucks. This is the thing that in a tournament, especially, even online, it doesn't matter. That gets in your head.
Yeah.
And if that affects you, that could easily affect you. Like, take like any other fighting game, it's all like that. Like, you die in a fashion like that, and if you don't clap back immediately, you're gonna die eventually.
Yep. A slow, painful death. I've been there, man. No fun at all. But right now, Yoshimitsu, it seems that the prophecy is being fulfilled, because Zendo is on his back leg right now, but it looks like he's back in. We're even in terms of health. And that... I thought that was... Yep. There we go. Zendo's back in. I lied.
That's a good way to clap back. It was definitely a little bit back and forth, but this small stage is going to be a little bit rough for him, but I think he can pull this out. And if he does, he might actually take the whole set here.
Yoshimitsu was like, oh, you're going to GI? I'm going to... All right, take this. Man is wild. Here's the wall splat.
Remember how this stage is kind of whack?
Yup.
Like for Yoshi. Look at all that.
Yep. Yep.
And I believe that was off just like a very simple move. Like,
look at all the damage. Dear God. It wasn't enough, but...
Yeah, top 1 to 3. You're welcome. This character, Yoshimitsu's very dumb, dude. And if he has a wall, he becomes even dumber. Like, he does so much damage on little checks, basically.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, does it get re-put in the wall? No? Yeah, that's real, by the way.
Yeah. It's... I respect that so much. I know it would have hit me too. I would have panicked. But right now, Zendo, he's got Yoshi up against the wall. Can he capitalize? He cannot. Yoshi says, go ahead.
I was about to say, it's not even like get hit by it, you know what I mean? It actually does crack it. You have to defend it a very particular way, but when you're against the wall, it makes it even harder. That's a punish.
Yeah, that was good. So for my bloodlust, boom.
Yeah, a lot happens in this game. It's really fast, man. So
Yeah.
just get along for the ride.
Oh, I'm here, man. I'm buckled up. This is just, but this, like I said, this is a back and forth slugfest. Nice punish. Doesn't get all of it. He gets the iron knee.
Oh, I like that try. Okay. Wall raising V again. Again, off that sidestep like we've been mentioning.
The reactions, the reads. This is.
Okay. He gets the low. That's good. Time for the climax, literally. Like, two
Real
rounds
talk.
each. I think Yoshimitsu actually commentates his matches better than we do.
It's the thing is, in order to accurately talk about Yoshimitsu, one must become Yoshimitsu. And who can be more Yoshimitsu than the one who shares Yoshimitsu's name? Okay, maybe the kid. Oh, what was that? That was a missed input if I ever seen one. How much of that can we blame on online, though?
I'm not sure. He's got to eat this mix-up. Oh, alright, I like that! Okay.
And that's raw. That's raw.
Oh, 100% dead. Not even a question.
He's super dead.
Yeah.
Holy crikes.
That's like Goku versus a normal person. Just happened right
You're
there.
right. That is scary. And now we are 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. This is it.
Welcome to
Top
the stage of
4.
history.
Winner goes to fight Amy Lionheart in losers finals. Loser leaves town. Let's go.
They actually just turn off their PC. They're already left down.
Wait. What? Oh, I thought you were. Yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
You're right. They've already packed up.
They already left the venue.
All right. So, right in with that grab. Who expects the run-up grab? Nobody. Well, but fortunately, Zendo was able to react in time. Yoshimitsu is forced to unhand him. There we go. Again, we're seeing, Yoshimitsu is playing the long game. He's waiting, and now he comes in. His patience is rewarded by the massive damage output of Yoshimitsu.
They're actually playing very defensive. But the moment, your back is to the wall, it's Yoshimitsu's turn. Like, a lot of the time, because you have to be so safe. You have to be so careful. AA becomes just a powerhouse. Avoid the puddle is really good. Just that jump kick.
All right, you're in. 9 seconds left. Could we be going to see our first timeout on this stream? Oh my God. Yep, nope. No timeout. But Yoshimitsu does manage to take that away. Keep in mind, this is game 3, 2 out of 3, because we are in loser semis. So this is the last 2 out of 3 matchup we are going to have for you this evening. So that means these last few rounds count all the more. There is no more breathing room. Who's going to take it, Zendo or Yoshi?
Zendo just keeps getting put up into the wall, and I'm so surprised he didn't try to change the stage.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm very surprised Zendo didn't try to change the stage, because I feel like a lot of situations where Yoshimitsu is actually getting ahead, it's just the wall. Like, in raw neutral, it ain't it. It's mostly the wall. The pressure from the wall damage.
Oh, I thought he was going to get him. Look at this. Great minds think alike. Both were trying to circle, but both were thinking the same thing. Nice resist impact. Up against the wall, giving Yoshimitsu a taste of his own medicine. Definitely holding on to that meter. Get that damage. Okay. What is Yoshi doing?
He's basically making him hold the frames right now against the wall.
I'm expecting this to go south any second, but Zendo is still in the game. 2-1 in game number 3. Right now, Zendo is holding all the cards. He's got all the meter in the world, but he can't.
Ooh, the wall again. It's the constant talk of this match right now. He died for that. He died for that. Are you kidding me?
Zendo was holding all the cards. I just forgot that we were playing Uno. Holy Christ.
Who's got Okubo's number, man? Can we nerf this character, please? Whenever we get a patch, can we just, like, put this dude in the dirt for once? Because that was... Wow. Dude, that is an absurd amount of damage. Like... It just hurts my soul every time. It was like I was mentioning, too. I'm very surprised that Zendo didn't try to get off that stage. Because it forces you to be surrounded by walls, which Yoshimitsu was just going to keep pressuring you on. Like, that was the whole last match. That was just walls.
Yeah.
There wasn't much else to talk about except the wall pressure. Every time he's up against a wall, he has to deal with all of these hits, including an I-10, which is like technically like one of the faster moves in the game that turns into a bunch of damage. So when he does AA into the hit guard break, like you saw, he can RI it, so on block it's fine. But if you get hit with it, you get put in the wall, you take all this damage. That's just one option of like a bunch that he could blow you up on the wall with. Like, I don't know. That was very good on Yoshimitsu's end to capitalize on all of that too. Like, he was mixing it up very, very well, especially because Zendo was playing super good defense at the end. So we will see how Amy Lionheart deals with this Yoshimitsu pressure. Hopefully she gets a stage that's a little bit more open. Just kidding, it's the same stage, but different colors.
Oh,
this might
boy.
actually benefit him. This might actually benefit Yoshimitsu 6 a lot.
Well, bear in mind that, oh no, this is not a run back. Amy is the one who put Zendo down the losers. Okay, so both of these guys want the run back against Zefukai. Yoshimitsu fought him in winners semis. Amy fought him in winners finals. So this is for the run back right here. This would definitely seem like it would be in Yoshimitsu's favor, but well, Ivy has other plans.
Yoshimitsu is officially a boy. You know, I always kind of second guessed it, but now I don't.
I never had a doubt. I never had a doubt. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Actually, he may just be a genderless spirit. That is possible. But
yeah,
you're right about that. Oh, boy. All right.
Little
Go ahead.
bit, not huge to punish.
Got the, all right, good catch, put her up against the wall. Not able to get a lot of it, but it seems like you're getting just enough. Keep that pressure. Good grab. Finisher.
But that's the same move I've been talking about, so she can't, like, she didn't want to spend the meter to RI that, and then he's still in plus frames, and you're still against the wall. Like, his wall game and pressure is easily one of the top few in the game. Like, and that auto DI was a huge call out to actually beat out one of the options.
Show me your power! No way!
No way. He punished the whole thing. Nice block on the full crouch 10K.
All right. Yeah, all right. Soul Charge is done. Yeah, it's imagine using your Soul Charge, using that meter, and eating a loss like that. Ugh. No fun.
Yeah,
and now,
we're unfortunate here. But Yoshimitsu 6 is kind of running on her a little bit. Again, it's just a close space that he gets to create these opportunities with. She can't really create that much space between her and Yoshimitsu, so you don't need space when you're just going to do the damage anyway.
all right, in the air again.
Is this gonna be enough here? Okay, scale combo damage, but just
Still
enough
work.
to take it still.
Now we're in round 5. Round 5 of game number 1. Dude, how many matches so far have we seen go the distance? I've lost track on the stream. Whoever's picking the stream lineup, good booking. Good booking. Keep up the good work. But, this is... A lot of these matches have just been straight fire.
Speaking of fire, you see how, like, Amy snatched Yoshimitsu out of the air with that move?
Yep, she did it again.
Ooh, make him submit. That's definitely gonna take the round.
That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so that is 1-0, Amy Lionheart. All right, so how do you think this next game's going to go, my man?
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
We're going in with another one.
What was that?
Oh shoot, my mic was muted. I'm very sorry.
All right, I'm not crazy. No, you're all
No, I definitely just bumped into it like a dummy.
right. Happens all the time.
Stupid button. Why'd you have to be so big? It's like the biggest. It's like literally the biggest button on my mic is the mute button. Why did they do that?
Probably is a failsafe for people like me. But here we go. All right, game number 2. Yeah, go ahead.
They switched stages, but not really. Again.
Oh my god. All right, whoever made the card for this stream, good work. Whoever's in charge of the stage randomizer, cut his pay.
Fire him. He should be done.
Hey, listen, I wouldn't wish unemployment on almost anybody in these times. You know, just cut his pay for a little while.
Give him the parfait.
Yeah. Man. So, Ivy, once again, we're seeing Amy Lionheart's textbook patience. It's paying off for her right now. She has the decided health advantage. In this round, that missed time, that almost got ugly. She was able to block just in the nick of time. Girl knows her frame data.
Oh, definitely. Get put in the wall here. Gonna scale, so probably not gonna finish it off here, but the reset was actually super nice. And the 3 GI gets called out by the A+B again. Amy's about to looking like to take over this match completely. Running train.
Ooh, that is unfortunate. But Amy definitely has a little bit of breathing room. She's up 2-0 right now in terms of rounds, 1-0 in terms of games. So, I think she can afford to let one round slip through her fingers. Ideally, you don't, but if there's any round to lose for her, it would be this one.
Did you see that back throw? Because
Yes,
she's
I did. Yep.
That was dope. I enjoyed that. The Zuna drop is always a favorite of mine.
Like I said, the ultimate Chad character, man. Boom.
Okay, put him in the ground.
All right. Fight fire with fire, soul charge to soul charge. Here come the mix-ups.
Nice auto GI. That was so good. Okay, stay on the ground. Good job. So again, like I was mentioned before, Yoshimitsu 6 is defending against it well too. He's just staying on the ground in that situation, able to not just die. CE? No, not enough to punish.
It's a shame. Right? Could she chip him to death? Yeah, good night. All right, so Amy Lionheart is up 2-0 against Yoshimitsu. Oh my. She wants that run back against Zeph.
Immediately.
Yeah. Girls trying to catch a train.
Welcome to the stage of history.
You'd be very surprised how hard it is to find Ivies at her level, though. Like for good practice. Because I'm not saying they're all gone or anything, but even Amy Lionheart herself hasn't been playing like a lot of the like online stuff either. And a lot of the main Ivy players are mainly offline, and did not really come to start playing online. So
Mhm.
it's actually probably been a while since people have had to defend against Ivy. Like, she's actually, I'm not saying she is niche at all, because she's definitely not. There's definitely other characters that get played less. But you don't find many good ones. You really don't. Not like this. Like, that CS, that alone is a skill tester.
Dude, it's just, let me tell you, like, you said it's been a while since we've seen an Ivy at this level. Apparently it hasn't been long enough, man, because it's just, this is beautiful. Amy is on a violent tear. All right, go again. Stay impatient, wait your turn. Well done, well done. Keep men at a distance. Here we go. Lethal. And
blown up in the back, so he gets the full. She gets the full lethal hit off this big combo damage. I guess she doesn't care. Oh my god, that reset.
Obscene.
I need to clean up, dude.
Yeah, so much for clean underwear, dude. I am.
Seriously.
Holy Christ. Amy is making short work of Yoshimitsu. I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
I really am too, dude. Like, this is wow. Like, she's just picking him apart too. Okay, slowing it down a little bit. It is.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Throw in the towel. Okay, good. Make me a liar. Prove me wrong. Come on, Yoshi. Give me a fight. Nobody likes watching a one-sided match, ladies and gentlemen. I just like to see a fight. I don't care who wins. But right now, yeah, Amy's holding all the cards. She could just chip him to death.
Yeah, but still on soul charge. This could easily be death here. And then another soul charge. He needs to get in there. Yeah, ducks a throw, goes to throw. Interesting. He's shook.
Yep. I would have been
100%.
I would have been two.
Because he definitely tried to punish a throw with another throw type of deal. Like, man was shook. Amy, wow.
I'm shaking, dude. I'm shaking right now. That was... That's
not supposed to be losers finals, right? Right, Frankie? That's not losers. That's not supposed to be losers finals.
I know.
It wasn't even stupid. He just died. Like, you pressed a button, idiot, and it get blown up for every lethal hit in the world. She used her entire kit, and that's what I mean. That, Amy Lionheart's a really good Ivy because she actually uses Ivy's entire kit and finds interesting ways to also use that kit. Like I mentioned earlier with that mini launcher thing, I almost never see Ivies do that. Even top level ones. At all. And she pulls out all these cool little tricks, but you know what's crazy? That Zeph is always ready for him anyway.
Welcome to the stage of history.
So, as much as we can try to hype up Amy Lionheart, she has a big hill to climb here. She has to go through the loser side, so she's got to win the 2 out of 3. And then if she even wins that, Zephykai can turn it up a notch, or find some extra drive and then win another set. She has to win 2 sets here, which is
absolutely.
The first time was hard enough.
Like I always say, winner's advantage is a prize in and of itself. Zephykai is sitting pretty. He's had this time to wait and relax, which, could be a double-edged sword, but he only needs to win 3 games. Amy Lionheart needs to win 6. It's a situation it's a position nobody likes to be in. But the cream will rise to the top. Can Amy Lionheart do it? Can she show the heart of the lion and reset the bracket and take this tournament? If anyone can do it, I think it's Amy, but her typically patient style of play, it doesn't seem to be working too well against Zephykai. There's the CS, all that damage evens things out. All she needs is another one like that and she gets it. Yep. Beautiful.
So, do you know the difference between the 2 throws?
I do not.
So CS is the one that's faster, harder to break, but you can break it with forward always, and it does more damage. SS, which is Summon Suffering, so there's Calamity Symphony and Summon Suffering. Summon Suffering is unblockable, which she did at the end there, and you cannot tech it. Like, it just happens. So she saved that one for the death, because it does less damage too.
It worked out for her. Is it going to work out for her again, though? That is the question. All right, go for the soul charge. Close that health gap. But Zephyr has other plans. Soul charge is ticking away.
This is so good. This back and forth is really crazy right now.
Wow!
It's really hard to keep up with them right now.
It is. And let me tell you, Amy, once again, running it back despite a sizable health deficit. Using the soul charge was the best idea she could have had, and she's up 2 rounds to 0 right now. This is grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. It's not over yet. She's right. So
Yeah.
now,
Gotta worry about the reverse ring out. She does have a really good option for it. Nice duck.
oh God,
That's it.
could this be? No.
Oh. I guess it doesn't go as far as I thought it would. Doesn't seem to go very far.
All right, good
Big
side.
damage. Detect correctly. Oh, gets. Amy's actually on top of answering everything with the Summon Suffering. You're not taking those. You're not dunking those, I guess. And you're gonna die. Wow, 3-0 against Zephyr with the hot hands. Definitely the hot hands. Like, she was ready. Zephyr was not.
Absolutely. Amy is coming out swinging. She's coming out swinging, if you would. So that is, let me tell you, that is what Amy needed to do in grand finals. She is showing up right now. Can she keep this momentum? You know, I always talk about this when we're in a situation like this. Remember Goku when he fought Jiren, mastered Ultra Instinct. When he came out of it, he was exhausted. He had nothing left in the tank. When you're playing out of your mind, the adrenaline has a way of running out at the worst possible time. So, could that happen, or will Amy be able to carry this momentum all the way through? She's got to do that 5 more times, Necro. 5 more times. That's a tall order.
I just hope she doesn't run out of gas in the tank here. That's basically, like we mentioned before, Zephyr is the adaptation monster, so the longer sets benefit this man way too much. So she needs to end him fast. Like, she cannot let this go on. And taking 4 rounds straight is definitely a good way to do it.
Let me tell you, it's so easy to write someone off when they're coming from the loser's bracket. But one of the reasons why we have the double elimination bracket is because A, everybody deserves a second chance. You can quote me on that. Almost everybody deserves a second chance. And, but in all seriousness, it makes it all the more worthy of celebration when someone resets the bracket and, runs it back. So, I definitely think Amy can do it. Right now, she's making good strides toward doing it. Zephyr did a good job of getting out of dodge, finding his terms of approach. How? I thought she was close enough.
I'm not too sure. This is honestly kind of hard to keep track of without literally being these be your mains.
Yeah.
Because Amy Lionheart is a specialist, 100%.
Ooh, she jumped that! That read! My God!
If you haven't seen Ivy's jump B very much, it's a very good move. Like, jump attacks are actually insane in this game because a lot of times you won't get comboed correctly if you get hit in the air. So, like, jump attacks are actually... They're not going to do a lot of damage, but like that. You jump a throw, or you jump a combo so you don't get hit the right way. Like, jump attacks are actually really good. She has, like, some really good ones. Ooh, catches the GI again. Run in. Ooh, saw the whiff. Actually conditioning Zephyr really hard here. He's dead.
Put him
Reverse
down.
ring outs.
Dude, 2-0
Wow.
right now. 2-0.
Amy's killing it.
Amy's playing out of her mind, bro.
Welcome to the stage of history.
This is a big turnaround, Frankie.
Absolutely.
Are you ready?
I was born ready. Famously said by Canelo Alvarez before he got squashed by Floyd Mayweather. I was born ready. Famous last words, but yes, I am very much ready for this. I mean, look, win or lose, I have been impressed by Amy since I first saw her play in that tournament a couple weeks ago. It was the first time I had witnessed her playing, so like I said, I'm very impressed by her. Like you said, nobody plays Ivy quite like her. And she is very, okay,
no.
commentator's curse, never mind.
Yeah, she got caught pressing buttons though, but almost nobody finishes that string. That's very reasonable to get with that. Trust me, you're not cursing anything. I'm already seeing it. Zephyka is actually turning the clock back a lot right now.
Yeah.
He's not going super aggressive. He's not just pressing buttons anymore. Playing very defensive right now.
Adaptation, adaptation. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to get that out.
No, you're definitely correct. It's just like that. Like he's weaving in this aggression right at the perfect times and throwing off Amy Lionheart's timing. Okay, we see no punish again. Okay, big damage though. Okay,
Ooh.
so close.
Keep your distance. Don't let her get in. Don't let her. No way. Not like
that's
this.
possible. Oh, it's not. Was he wrong or?
I have no idea.
Does Zeph not know his frame data? Shout out to Soulcalibur. Make sure you know it. I don't know whatever. So.
I know next to nothing about frame data. I'll be the first one to admit it. I just yell at you and press buttons. That's what I'm here to do, man. It's just, yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell you, sometimes the loudest one gets into the person's head. Talk a big game and hope to God nobody calls you on it. But right.
Oh, that me? Yeah. But I don't know, right? I don't know. Zephyka is definitely turning on the charm here and really starting to work in a good staggered aggression. It's definitely not right away. He definitely keeps taking his time when he wants to. But it means he's controlling the match so often. And Amy Lionheart's just trying to capitalize off one big read. Ooh, gets blocked on the low. See, he's definitely gonna punish.
Yeah, Zephykai has adapted right now. He's, I don't want to say he was milking winner's advantage, but he's definitely looking good right now. Yeah, put her down. This is gonna kill. 1-2, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta win. We got a grand finals. Oh God, can you imagine? All right, I'm going to say right now, I can see Zephykai getting this next one, and then I can see Amy resetting the bracket.
We're right back
The
into.
stage of history retold.
Wow.
So, a little lore here.
I'm listening.
They're definitely gonna play a little bit more intense, I think, for outside the game reasons. So, like, this is gonna be a heated game a lot of the time. So I feel like Amy really snapped back.
Yeah.
And then Zephykai woke up fully. And now he's turning on his game again. So it's basically up to Amy to really start, working in a different way of aggression or different way of defense to kind of deal with this new way. And then Zephykai really coming out of the gates, completely mixing up his timing again, just going full ham now.
He's gotta. I mean, obviously, he's got a little bit of breathing room, but he can't take a nap. That's for sure. It would be nice if he could put her down right now, not let her get momentum. Zeph has turned it up, man. This is just, it's a completely different Zephykai than the one we saw in the first two games. But like I said, I do sincerely think Zeph's going to take this one, then Amy's going to get the next one and reset the bracket. Like, all right, I'm not going to bet money on it, but it would be nice. It would be nice.
Yeah, she has to get there first. So right now, again, just trying to work in a new game plan. It seems. Amy's playing a lot more defensive than she was the first two matches. First two matches, she was going ham. So I don't know what made her stop. Oh, I like that. Ooh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, unless I missed something, I don't know why she started playing a lot more defensive, but it's Zephicai. He can make you do a lot of things.
Look at that damage. 1/3 of her health, half of her health. Do I see 2/3? Do I see 2/3 of her health gone? I see 2/3. Do I see 3/4? 3/4, 3/4. Do we have 3/4 of her health gone? No. Shanggua's going to start taking her health now. Yep.
Yeah, she's got a CE now. Can't whip. Can't mess up. Can't be minus. Doesn't matter. Getting you on the mix-up.
Well, that deteriorated quickly.
Yeah, and Zeph has a really good way of stopping, like, morale. It's just the way he smothers you, eventually.
And it's funny you say that. Perhaps Zephicai starting to do that is what caused Amy to shy away a little bit and play even more defensively. Oh,
Okay,
over
SS. Okay. These are really nice, like, little chips on the counter hits, but you're sitting on one little piece of health. Yeah.
Nothing you
That's a tall. That's a tall order for anyone. It really is. So Zephicai bringing it back 2-2 here. The energy is definitely there.
Welcome to the stage of history,
But
retold.
like I was saying before the match even started, it's more of a long game thing. Like,
Yeah.
Even if we see the Amy win here, we have already seen that Zephicai can definitely adapt to the point where she can't breathe the same way that and feel comfortable, essentially. And a zoner wants to feel comfortable. So the moment you don't have that, like it's tough to do any keep out or anything.
So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 5. This first match has gone the distance. Will we see a bracket reset, or will we see Zephicai with his solo Shanghua emerge victorious as the champion? This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is for all the marbles. For honor, for glory, and for probably the bottle of water I should be drinking right now. But
Okay, doing well already. Doing well already.
Coming out swinging.
I'm definitely noticing a huge difference in just gameplay and style that she's trying to do. Way less little counter hits and actually going for big throws. That was the thing that why she was taking over the first two matches is big throw game and also just playing her own game. She's basically kind of second guessed herself because Zephicai is defending it so well, but it was working before for a reason. Okay. Going for kind of bigger call-out moves here.
So, Shanghua manages to grab that round. We're tied up, man. Oh God, can you imagine if this goes to round 5? I can see it. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention we got the Matcherino. Contribute, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the final reaches of the tournament. This is the final match. Last chance to contribute to the Matcherino. Whoever wins this tournament, they deserve to eat with all this action. So contribute. We have the code LKO May21SCVI. So that's a free 50-cent donation. This could be the last round, ladies and gentlemen. Get those donations in. Oh
yeah,
my
Zephicai
God.
takes it here. But Amy has a chance to reset the bracket if she wins 2 more rounds.
She can
Gets
do
a
it.
little bit of damage here. She needs 2 more. She got a lot to work through. Zephykai getting pushed back with the soul charge.
Definitely good move using the soul charge there. But it's not. It's unfortunately she didn't get too much. Could it be enough? Right? She gets a little bit off of it. Can she seal a deal? Punish! All right. This is going the distance, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final round. This is it. Will we see a reset or will we see a tournament?
Right. Interesting to point out too, she didn't use CE to finish that combo to instantly kill, so she actually saved a meter for this round.
Smart.
Is this going out?
No way.
Yep. It finally happened! It was the right angle! Oh, reset!
We got a bracket reset, ladies and gentlemen. We had a game 5, round 5 in the first match of grand finals. We are now in true finals, ladies and gentlemen. Contribute to that match, Reno. This is a great. This is great. This is great. So,
yeah, 100%, dude. I'm ready, Frankie. Let's get hyped.
Too. So I am beyond hype, ladies and gentlemen. I was born hype. We're at $55.55, and as tempted as I am to stay that way, let's get it to $100, ladies and gentlemen. We have true finals. Get us to $100. Tell your friends. Get everybody watching this. And by the way, this is kind of a custom. This is custom. In every tournament I commentate, Necromancer, am I a liar? I said Amy was going to reset the bracket. Am I a liar?
Not anymore.
Sorry. Not anymore. Not anymore.
You're
well
okay.
said. Well said, my man.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
I think Steph is playing mad, though. I think Steph's playing big mad. So, I get to see Zephykai very often, and Wesley finds very, very, very often, right? And he wins a lot of the time. He puts on this mode of being actually pissed. Like, you can tell he's, like, frothing at the mouth as he's, like, playing this game. Like...
He goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah, like... these last 2 rounds have been all Zephykai the entire time, so...
What was that? Was that a sidestep or was that internet? Was that online jank?
No, that just got step.
Yeah, dude, this is a completely different Zephykai. He's no fear, no hesitation, pure aggression. Of course, that may be a double-edged sword, especially when Ivy has the range advantage. You know, like you said, on paper that may be the case. But Zephykai knows how to get in. All right, there's Amy.
Oh, very nice. It should be enough to take the round here.
We gotta fight.
Yeah. Match the aggression, able to slow it down. Right? And if Amy Lionheart can keep doing that, if you're blindly going in, I honestly feel like you'll make bigger mistakes. Like that.
Exactly. Anger causes someone to lose their head. Angry Zephykai may be stronger Zephykai, but he may not be the more tactical Zephykai.
So we'll kind of see here. Nothing crazy going on. He definitely slowed down after that. That does not punish.
That does. That does.
Oh, hit her with some crazy mix-up. He has not done this the entire time. She's not ready for it. Yep. He has not done Soul Charge this entire, like, even in the last set that they had. I don't think she really...
You're right.
Or, that Zephykai did Soul Charge that much, so kind of blew up Amy on that last round and pocketed for that one.
Could it be Zephykai has been keeping an ace up his sleeve this whole time? Oh, God. So now it's 1-0 Zephykai. And this is... Oh, man, this is... Let me tell you, Low Kick Online, Friday night, May 21st, 2021. I could not have asked for a better tournament to commentate tonight. And I'm glad for every single one of you joining us tonight. 80 plus of you. This is a great tournament. and it seems like we're going to see it through in style. Well, Zephukai's going to see it through in style. Look at all this, man. He's not letting up.
He's absolutely dominating these rounds, especially early on.
But Amy can still fight back, not if she walks into that attack, though. Ugh.
Okay. Kind of going in here, still. Yeah, gotta slow it down a little bit, but kind of worried about, I think, almost like a ring out situation, because all of a sudden he slowed down a little bit.
A ring out situation is enough to scare most people. I'll tell you that. I wouldn't want to tempt fate.
Ooh. Yeah, how small this stage is, like it's very easy to be in a bad situation.
Oh my.
Okay, getting mixed up against the wall, that's not where you want to be. Soul charge to push him off.
Yo!
Put back in the wall.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we have $106.05 in the match-arena, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, who did that?
Yeah, who did it? I gotta see. $50 by Two Swords, direct contribution. Thank you, my friend. God bless you. That is absolutely nice of you. That is great. True finals.
Two Swords. I'm loving it, dude. Always showing up for the Soulcalibur community. 100%. Alright. Let's see if Amy can kind of show up here and get the round. No, unfortunately not. Zephukai takes another match here. I really think the gas is gone. I think somebody hoarded it all, and Zephukai put it in the trash bags, and he's got all the gas in the world.
That hurts. That hurts. Ugh. That hit a little too close to home. Well done. Well done.
You're welcome. I did that on the fly.
Well done. Well done. Mark of a good commentator. So I need to say, yes, it is possible that perhaps Amy has come out of Ultra Instinct. But, you know, it's better to reset the bracket and live to fight another day rather than go home knowing you had an ace up your sleeve. Not a bad thing at all. But Zephukai is just, here's the thing. Zephukai got the first strike. He got the first strike in most of these rounds. He has been able to set the tone for these rounds, dictate the terms of approach, dictate the pace. Amy, unfortunately, has not been able to do the same. And we're seeing this right now. We got 2-0 Zephukai. 2 rounds away from resetting the bracket. 2 rounds away from winning it all. But Amy still has a few tricks up her sleeve. Let's go. I'm a believer.
I am too. I think she has the potential, for sure. We just have to see it. Okay, nice stuff. There you go. Don't get caught pressing buttons. Actually, yeah, good defense. That's what you got to do. And the big change is definitely there's some command grabs. Okay, yeah. So we're not seeing any confidence. And like I said, you have like a 7 input, you know, command grab. You have to be like kind of on top of things. If you're constantly flustered a little bit, you're not going to be doing those.
You're right.
That's how you can tell if an IV is flustered or not. Like, is it she's not doing command grabs or not? Like, it's actually pretty telling.
Huh. Wow. Dude, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
It's like everything.
I don't get the analysis that much.
Dude.
I'm usually way too hyped.
Not a bad thing.
You're doing it all for me. I don't need to do it.
I'm glad. Good. So, this is Amy's back, ladies and gentlemen. Amy is back.
Okay.
All right, she's in. She's adapted. Here's the command grab. Here comes the damage. Roughly even in terms of health. Next hit's gonna get a lot of reward, I'll say. All right, good blocks, good GI, good RE. Wow.
This is Amy's chance to kind of take a match here. Okay, goes into Soul Charge, going closer to the wall. This is scary. Ooh, not counter hit.
Shh. Yep. And that's going to eat a lot of that soul charge. No, it's not. Okay, but it's just... Yeah, okay, that is going to eat a lot of that soul charge.
Oh, no, I told you. You thought it was weird before, but it's not. Like, it's a really good option. That actually beat out the 2A. It's almost killed for it. Oh my god. Okay. She's feeling herself. Alright? In public.
2-1! 2-1! I am... Oh, I could not have asked for a better grand final. This is going the distance, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2-1. Can Amy keep the footing that she established in that previous game and even this out? Are we going to see this true finals go the distance?
I have no idea. Hit up this Matcherino. I know Two Swords literally, like, paid someone's paycheck today. But, like, please, hit up that Matcherino before we end this, because this is intense.
Can we get it to 125? 150? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is true finals right here. And I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's just like, we have a reset, and this...
You're dead. Goodbye. 2-2A.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is going to go the distance. I can feel it in my bones, Necromaster. I can feel it in my bones. This is going the distance.
Okay. Amy's playing very well right now. Going into the mortar command throws. Actually using her movement again like she was before. She's gained her confidence back 100%.
Yeah. Like I said in the last game, Amy is back. And the audience is all the better for it. Here are the command grabs. That is, like you said, dude, that is very telling. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's every Ivy. Like, oh, unfortunately, got blocked on the low, and then just a good punish. But, like, if you watch any Ivy, the moment they stop command grabbing is usually when they're on the back foot, like, way too much. Like, you just don't have time to always buffer that. Oh, she got the ICS!
You were saying?
Yeah, she did all lie too. Wow. Okay.
Dude, look at all that damage. Ugh. Alright, here we go. Use that soul charge. Put this little girl down. Alright, there we go. Jeez!
Oh my. Are you serious? I've never seen that conversion.
Something special.
I have never seen that conversion. Amy Lionheart with the special tech. Okay, dodge the throw. Steph's trying really hard to win this round. Oh, snatch him.
That's exactly what Amy needed. And
I'm telling you, she's feeling it. This is the confidence. This is what we wanted to see. Can she go down? She got a really weird camera angle. I forced it. And I see the next time. She doesn't. She goes down softer. Look at you.
Let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. I am not a liar. Frankie Sisto is a man of his word. We have a bracket reset. We have a game 5. Are we going to have a round 5? This is going the distance, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Zefukai is switching to Sophitia. This is it. Nothing drops. The man is pulling out all the stops. Get that Matcherino up to 150. These competitors deserve it.
This is either gonna be just destruction on Zeph's end or Amy's end, because the switch the very last match is gonna be interesting. Because if she's not ready for it, Zeph's gonna easily win, and vice versa.
Oh, nice duck! Duck the grab! So far, it seems like Amy might be ready for it, but let me tell you, Grand Finals, post-reset, game number 5, I gotta say, it's worth taking the gamble. Throw stuff against the wall and see what sticks. What do you have to lose at this point that you haven't already lost? Nice! What a first round!
very unfortunate she had that combo drop, though. She probably could have done a little bit more with that, and Zeph kind of takes his first round. Oh, but
What was that?
I don't know. Oh, no. Okay, she's still doing okay. She's still doing okay. Okay, runs up, throws. Actually, nice duck on the throw. A little bit too close to get her own ground throw there.
Oh my god. This
Okay,
is...
big damage. Submit.
Oh my god.
Oh, gets hit with a run-up 6-6B. That's going to be enough damage. Yeah. I don't know if he pocketed this intentionally, and he could have done this at any time, but Sophie can definitely match the damage that Ivy can actually do, where Xianghua has to play so hard to actually do a lot of damage.
Maybe... Oh my god. Maybe he did. I don't know, but...
But
the fact
it's
of the matter-
working. But Amy's bringing it back, man. Watch, watch.
This
Okay.
is a slugfest.
Ooh, out of range.
He's the unblockable.
Using the actual soul charge here, trying to finish off this rest of this health. Ooh, doesn't combo. 6-6B.
God.
He's coming back on this
God.
round. He's
Oh
coming
my
back on this round. Zephykai has a chance to kind of just finish it off right here, but he doesn't. Amy does instead. Amy Lionheart steals that round. 1 meter to 1 meter. See what happens. If she gets this one, she needs one more. If Zephykai gets this one, it's over.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Let me
getting
tell you-
really intense. Oh, he weaved that in.
Good night. Good night. Holy crap. And that is tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is Zephykai, switching at the last second to Sophitia. Bracket reset. Game 5. All the marbles. Zephykai takes it all. Amy Lionheart with the heart of the lion. That was... Wow. A valiant effort, resetting the bracket, forcing it to Game 5 post-reset. That is your Low Kick Online Soulcalibur 6 Grand Finals, ladies and gentlemen. And I gotta say, we did pretty good getting that Matcherino over $100. So, thank you everybody for your support. Thank you all 90 plus of you for joining us on this lovely Friday evening. Necromaster, my brother, what a tournament.
Yeah, that you actually came at a really good time, because that was way more intense than it normally is for a lot of tournaments, I think. So, seriously, thank you everybody for coming. I am fairly certain we're not going to have another one of these, like not next week, but
We got for the grid next week, baby.
Yes, sir. So for Low Kick Esports, please follow them on Twitter. And what is yours, Frankie?
At Megaphone Frankie, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it right there. We got the redemption for 50 cents for the Matcherino. I do have to say, $107.25. Use those coupons, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to a good cause. But yeah, follow me at Megaphone Frankie. I'm trying not to, overdo it on Twitter. I kind of try and avoid that cesspool. But you can follow me there and on Instagram for some occasionally hot takes.
Oh, if you need hot takes, I got you. I've been saying Burger King chicken sandwiches are better than Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Get out.
No cap.
We're done here. We're done here. Cut the stream.
100%.
We're
Yep.
done. I'm fighting words.
I've got that J Wong tier list kind of quality, alright?
Oh, man. Wait. He cut the stream? Wait, did Seth legit cut the stream?
Did he really?
Wait. We didn't even say goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Necromaster is dead. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'm Megaphone Frankie Sisto. Good night and God bless you. Necromaster, take us home, baby.
banned. I can't take a vote.
Oh yeah, he's banned. Well, this works out for me.